Hey, what is up, guys? It's Gilty here, and welcome back to Dead by Daylight. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully you all are doing well. What's up, Pammy? What's up, Daisy? What's up, Imagination, T, Giraffe, Ward, and all? Thank you much for stopping by saying hi. I do apologize once again for a bit of the delay in today's stream. As everyone in the Discord is aware, my internet was having some, let's just say, issues. But right now seems to be going well. In fact, my internet has gone from 100 upload, 100 download, all the way up to 500 upload and download. So definitely a significant upgrade. Worth the time and pain that I went through today. Not too bad, you know, it's not equivalent exchange, but you know, I spent about like 6 hours troubleshooting pretty much today. So I guess I paid for it with time. But how's everyone doing? Hopefully you all are doing well on this terrific Tuesday. I'm at like 22 download, which is why I mentioned it doesn't always agree when play games and watch stream. Yep, that sounds about right. Yeah, my complex decided to upgrade it, and I'm very happy that they did, don't get me wrong. I just just wish it didn't come with, you know, 6 hours of troubleshooting it. Alright, though. With that being said, let's jump into our first match of the day. Yo, what's up, Goat and me? How you doing, my friend? What have you been up to today? Anything much? Yes, we are starting off Legion. You know, I'm just deciding to kind of start off with whoever I want to at the beginning of the stream. Doing pretty well, Vet. Doing pretty well. Just had to deal with like 6 hours of troubleshooting my internet today. But, you know, we're live now. A little bit late, but c'est la vie, right? Better late than never. Are so fun to battle. Now, is that with, you know, a /S at the end? Or is that, you know, a literal, they're so fun to battle? Like, I can't remember really having too much of an issue with them when I played DS3, but my build may have been just a bit different, that's all. Clean my desk. Ooh, very nice, Goat and me. Always nice to have a good, clean desk to work with. Yeah, exactly. The good news is, you know, I went from a 100 upload download to 500 upload download, so, you know, can't complain with that too much, I suppose. Very much with sarcasm, fair enough. Sheltered wood. Once again, my least favorite Macmillan map. We spawn near Shack, and that means spawns are going to be a bit wonky. A bit wonky. There they are, though. We did find them in the end. Hello! How are you? So everyone, with the new update, how are the desync issues? Hopefully they look a little bit better. Wow, he actually threw that in time. Nice job, Steve. I'll you know, I'll take it. Okay, I will say this. It seems like survivors are throwing pallets, I guess, regularly again, because they're throwing them pretty instantaneous. It doesn't give me a lot of time to react, which I guess is a good thing, right? Dead hard? No dead hard, and down they go. So much better. I'm happy to hear that. I really am. It's really good news. It's good for killers. I don't like it. I don't like it as killer or survivor. It just there's that middle patch right there is what kills me every time. Because fact of the matter is, they're able to just work around that middle area and get so much value. We're gonna pop this. Yeah, from what I've seen, that is true as well. Okay, get your momentum, Steve, that's fine. Now you have to worry about, you know, being... Are you gonna try and sprint burst? Yeah, you are. What does that get you, though? What does that really get you, that sprint burst? Does it get you anywhere safe? I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. Ooh, you know what I just noticed? I really like the health bar now. That actually looks really good. I like that a lot. All right, sounds like a plan, Frankie. Yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with the results of this update from what I've seen like in these last few moments. Now they haven't healed yet. I have noticed that fact. I want to check this gen again. See if I need to pop it. I do. It's on 2 still. Let's go for the Nia instead. You want to do that when there's no pallet right here. That sounds like a wonderful idea for me. Not for you, but for me, it sounds wonderful. Dead hard? No, you don't make that. Personally, I don't like the portraits going vertically that high. No, I agree with that. I agree with that. I don't really care for it all too much either, to be honest. I still wish they were horizontal instead. Maybe next to the killer power. I think that would be kind of nice. But honestly, it doesn't seem horrible. It seems a little bit more compressed. But I will agree that I don't like the vertical look. I do like the horizontal look a little bit better. Serena, I don't know what she's doing. I really don't know what she's doing. That's not Serena, that's Elodie. I have no idea what she's trying to do right there. That was a little bit odd, to say the least. Yo, what's up, Trix? Pretty good, man, pretty good. We're on a little bit late due to internet issues today, but can't complain. It is nice having everything in one area. I will agree with that fact, yeah. Have fun. Hello. Are you okay? She is not okay. I don't know what's up with these survivors. They're just kind of standing still. They're just like, you know what? I give up. We're gonna die to you. I'm like, okay, sure. This works in my favor. Let's go patrolling to gens, I suppose. Now, I did see some people over there. I do wonder if they're working on gens. See some heals too. And a suicide. Apparently she was done with this match. Alright, haven't heard anyone on that one, didn't see anyone there. I'm pretty sure no one's on that one either. I'm not sure if I saw him, never mind. Never mind. I see where the Nia is. Look at that, a medkit. Very fancy. Are you gonna go for the vault, maybe? No? There we go. That should be within enough distance to get a hit on you, methinks. Yeah, that's enough distance, alright. You wanna drop it on my face? You're not gonna be able to. Okay! Sure, we're going back to those days, aren't we? That was a little bit odd. I didn't think that she had the distance to actually get the trigger on that, but apparently she did. I thought that she was fully body blocked, but maybe she waited until I was out of fatigue, knowing that Legion's fatigue is shorter. You know, maybe she's a smart survivor. Let's break. She doubled back, yeah. Here's a toxic running pop. Yes, the most toxic of killers, running pop surge. Yeah, that did seem a little bit deliberate, I will say. Did she see that there's no pallet here and then double back, maybe? How long has that Steve been chasing me, I wonder? I want to say he's been chasing me for, like, the majority of this match, too. I wonder if that's why she got down in that specific area. Interesting. We know Steve is nearby. No, I'm not a moth. I'm not a moth, Steve. Don't try. It's not gonna work out in your favor. It really isn't. Oh, and a DC. That wasn't just a DC. That was an Alt F4 right there. Like, that was a quick one too. Jesus. I literally have not seen anyone on gens, by the way. Oh, the flashlight save challenge? That's fair. I mean, I can respect the play, but still. Demo lunging first-person perspective? That'd be pretty sick. That'd be a sick thing to draw, not gonna lie. Hey, look at that. They gen tap this. Yeah? Yeah, gen tap. Scratch marks going behind Shack. Will they continue through or stick behind? Doesn't look like they went through. Crow is back there. Oh, I see him. Hello! How are you, Nia? Drop pallet. No vault tech. Oh, they're in basement. Good. Are you done? Are you done, LD? Is that what you're telling me? I think this LD is done with the game. I think this entire, Sure, sure. That works too. That works too, LD. Go right ahead. I guess get to see the inside of the locker. Was fun, but just ended with not sleeping. Fair enough, Trix. Hopefully you'll be able to get some rest tonight. Oh, hi. Hi, Nia. Let's, sprint burst to you. Close the gap. Let's take control of the pallet. Right then. Well, you know, I respect the play for the pallet drop, but, like, we body blocked that on purpose, and, maybe she thought that she had the animation again. Apparently not. That was definitely a GG, that is for sure. Yeah, I'm very curious to what these guys were doing. Like, they were mending right in front of me, expecting me not to, you know, fatigue out right in front of them. It was definitely strange. It's definitely strange. But, GG, well played to these survivors. Okay. You know, after looking at the ranks, this makes a little bit more sense. Yo, what's up, Zed? How you doing? Yeah, after seeing these ranks, this makes a whole lot more sense. Now, I'm gonna bet you, I bet you right now, this rank 5 is a rank 4. They probably brought in their friends, probably this entire squad. So there's probably like a 4-man Swift, maybe a cross-platform here. And so they thought that maybe they would be able to pull it. Yeah. Well, I think it's because that Say My Name, you know, this, was a rank 4 prior. I want to say this was definitely a Swift, like, no doubts in my mind. But yeah, matchmaking definitely needs to get worked on. We'll see if the introduction of MMR changes anything whatsoever, but that will be another 4K for Legion, putting up to a 4-win streak. I'm gonna ready up with Legion again, unless you guys want to spin the wheel, up to you. Has no issues, what do you mean? Yes, the issueless DBD. It definitely does not have bugs. Definitely not. And also, Sofa Rex, thank you much for the follow. Welcome to the Guilty Ones, my friend. Happy to have you here. Were you in the last game out of curiosity? Are you just brand new to the stream? Either way, so hope you have an amazing, amazing day. Yo, what's up? Hub, how you doing? Alright, Trick says, let's spin the wheel, killer. And we have landed on Wraith. Now, so correct me if I'm wrong, is Wraith bugged right now? Shrine should be out like right now, Tricks, I'm pretty sure. So is Wraith bugged? Or is he not? I've been seeing some reports that he might be. Wraith's broken? Okay, so Wraith is broken. So we're gonna reroll. So instead we're gonna go Huntress. So you guys want to play a match of Huntress, or you guys want to reroll? Up to you. But what's up, Sofa Rex? How you doing? Welcome to the Guilty Ones. Apparently, there's a Wraith bug about potentially getting hits while invis. I'm not 100% certain on what that's all about. I've seen a few people report it, though. So I'm not entirely certain. Let me check, we could check DBD forums and maybe find out what the, verdict is there. Dead by Daylight forums. Sometimes when, he gets stunned, he goes invis. Okay, gotcha. Okay, that's it. I mean, that's not a horrible bug, but it's not, like, the best in the world. Polls, feedback, bug reporting. Let's see, bugs. No unhook prompt. Okay, emblem system pips are still broken, apparently. Nurse has no tear radius, only a heartbeat, apparently. But I only see one upvote on that, so I'm not sure if that's credible. Impossible to pick up survivors on basement stairs. I don't think so. Well, we jumped into a match of Huntress, so let's jump on in, shall we? Trix, are you trying to post the link to Rugard's clip? If so, DM it to me, either in Discord or on Twitch, and I'll post it. Nurse has Terrorius, East Immigrants, Rugard's Nurse last night, but that was last night. The patch wasn't out yet till today at 11, Zed. So it might still be an issue. Copy link, and this is Rugard's clip, apparently. Let me see this. I'm curious.
Why do they have a tear radius?
Well, okay, so tear radius on Wraith while Invis might be just
Don't touch me.
that he has that dumb add-on. That's really bad.
Why is he invisible?
But the
Why
red.
is he invisible?
Oh no, never mind, never mind. That's Invis
Yo.
Wraith and was able to hit.
Hold
Never mind.
on, what?
Yep, that's a bug. That's a big old bug right there.
This guy's got the new stuff. This is cracked.
I mean, to be fair, that'd be pretty awesome if Wraith could do that, not gonna lie. No, Zed. That's not how that works. To be fair, at least they broke it on a killer that isn't really well played. And to be honest, maybe it's just a secret buff. Maybe that's it. Maybe it is just like a secret buff to Wraith, and that's all they're doing. You know, make him invis, they'll make him have the red light, and he can hit you. Honestly, I don't think that's a bad idea. What do they touch to break that? Your guess is as good as mine, Trix. Your guess is as good as mine. I have zero clue to what they could have touched to break that. Ah, they finally buffed Wraith. Exactly. That's all they did. That's all they did. Welcome back, T. Wonder what other bugs are currently being reported. No chase music for Billy on Twitch. Whatever. Apparently the Devout Emblem might still not be giving the proper... Oh, that's at 10 p.m. though. I want the newest stuff, most recent. It doesn't look like there's actually a lot of updates since like last night. So I guess I'm not too worried about it. Sort by new. There we go. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Am I good at Huntress? I'm relatively okay. I'm not like the best Huntress in the world, don't get me wrong. But I'm not like god awful at her either. Can you buy multiple of these? The giveaway entries? Yes, you can, but they are only one every day. That's the only rule of that. Scratch marks there, and I see someone here. Let's see how they play this. Hi, do you think I don't see you, Thingman? Do you think I'm stupid or something? Alright. Thingman? Are you okay? Thing? Are you okay? There used to be a glitch of Freddy where you could TP as the camera is spinning around you. That would be interesting. That'd be an interesting one. 5 survivors. Oh my god. How are they almost finished with that one already? Holy hell. Stop that. No, you can't touch that. It's not allowed, Adam. Simply not allowed. Oh, the freaking desk chair saved him. What in the world? Yeah, I figured that they'd probably get that one. I had the shot lined up and everything, the desk chair, the leg just absolutely saved him. He went the wrong way. Attempted window tech? No? Okay. She's a little lost as the council leader of bunny things. We don't claim her. Her fang card's removed. I got you, Zed. Yeah, no, it's a bunny thing, and we all know what happens to bunny things. They go squish. That's all. Hi. No, you're not charging sprint burst. Maybe you are, but we'll get the hit here on the M1, probably. Yeah, we get that more. Really? I don't know why, but she seemed faster on that turn than normal. Like, I'm not sure if she's lagging or what, but it seems odd. Oh, she CJ texted me. Okay. I thought that I could still see her and that she went around based on the noise, but apparently not. Yeah, she's keeping hold of that corner. We should be able to get a hatchet hit here, probably. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, no. Well, to be honest, I did not see him in my POV at all, so I was really surprised when I saw that, because I was expecting the dumb tech, but I thought she had already left the tile. That was Undying. Unless, yeah, that was Undying. Nope. No dice there. They'll probably get ruined now. You know, it seems pretty obvious to me that they will. He tried to go for another loop. Is it me, or do survivors look like they're lagging a little? All I had to do is look down. Yeah, you're right. Normally, I don't see survivors at this rank doing that. That's the thing. So, who am I to expect it? Dead Hard? Yeah. Found it, but can never do it. He said when he did, he teleported straight to someone, and they had no clue. Interesting. Well, we're gonna put you in basement, my friend. I lagged a decent amount earlier. For me, killers are lagging. I don't know why. It just looks like the animation of them running is lagging a little bit. I'm not sure if it is or just me seeing things. I'll figure it out as the day goes on. Now, I did see someone over this way. They finished that gen there. I see one person over there. They did not continue past the truck. Yeah, there's the bunny thing. She saw that I had wound up. Did she hold? Yeah, she held W. Okay. Do I get the M1? I do. Dead Hard? That's fine. I don't think you get this pallet. No, you don't. Yeah, what's up, Ninetales? How you doing? The update is causing some issues. I mean, it's definitely not bugless. Let's be honest there. There's no way in hell that this patch is bugless, but it's not bad. You know, I've definitely seen it fix a lot more issues than it breaks so far, at least. We did see Adam. Funny thing has been hooked twice. They're doing gens pretty well, I will say that much. And without any gen regression, it could be trouble. That's number 2. No. I need to learn how to flick my shots a little bit better, I think. We'll be able to hit the Adam. That way he doesn't get BT value. Bunny Thing's still there. Probably has another, like, 10 seconds on her BT. Yui's there. Missed the shot. Like I said, I'm not the greatest with Huntress. I'm not bad, but I'm not great either. Who's this? That is the David again, who does have a Dead Hard in hand. His had enough time to regroup. So yeah, this is going to go on for a little bit. There we go. He decided to loop the wrong side, and I don't know why. Not gonna happen, Adam. He's gonna win, but he got dumb teched? Yeah, it's true. It's true. I wasn't expecting it. I'll tell you what. It's not something that you see at this rank anymore. You know, at red ranks, you just don't see that type of play. Yep, he played that well. He played it smart. Dead Hard. I would have missed it anyways, but he got the Dead Hard off. But he'll also get hit down, so that works out in my favor. One person there. That's the bunny thing. So Zed, you said that this bunny thing's bunny card has been revoked, so it's okay for me to kill her. Are you a bot or something, Fangman? Because literally, you saw me approach you. Do you think I'm just gonna ignore the fact that you're on a gen or something? Drop it early? You have a Dead Hard in hand, right? What? Why would you Dead Hard away from the pallet, bunny? That was strange. That was a strange one. But bunny thing dead. Adam is on death hook as well. David, I'm not sure about. But they did finish all the gens. Unfortunate. Well, we killed the bunny thing, so you're good there. But we're gonna probably lose 2 people, I bet. Well, we'll get the second person here, the David. I was trying to get that a little bit more of an angle, so that way I might be able to go past and hit him on the other end. Didn't work. We'll get the M1 here, no doubt about that. Are you able to test Oni Mantra of Use? Apparently it's broken. Yeah, we can test that right after this if you want to do that real quick, Dark Wolf. I'd be down to do that. He has Dead Hard, remember that. Wait, they're not in either exit gate? What? Why? You have Dead Hard, we know that. You're gonna try and Dead Hard through me, it's not gonna work. We see someone's right there. No flashlight save, no nothing. David, are you dead? You are, good. No one there. No, I don't think I charged that enough. Can I get a good line of sight here? Okay, we scared her off at the least, so maybe we get a 3K after all. Hi, Yui. Gonna drop that pallet early, maybe? Okay, I guess you just got caught up on geometry. That works for me. Yeah, we'll get the 3K. Last person is just gonna leave, I bet. Not even gonna try and get the... That's a Siptic. I was wondering what she was doing, but that's a Siptic agent. Yeah, I have 8 seconds to wait. I might as well hit her here, right? There's no reason. Yeah, I knew. After the first time, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Like I said, fool me once. Fool me once. I knew exactly what she was going to try and do. Oh, fair game, Yui. Fair game. Yui suicides. Last person? Yo, hold up. Last person's not near... Oh, no, they already left. Never mind. I didn't notice because UI is different now. Oh, that was great. That was great. GG, well played. That was a good one. Who was the Yui? I'm curious now. What rank was that Yui? Yui was reproved. Okay, rank 5, so probably like a maybe not a rank 4. Maybe they were a rank 5 of a few pips. But fair enough. Unfortunately, that does count as a loss nonetheless, so Huntress does not get a win. If the exit gates were open or closed still, then that would have counted as a win, but because they opened and one person exited, no dice. You guys want to, actually wait, Dark Wolf, are you online? If you are, let's do that quick test with Oni. Heyo, what's up, Queen Goodness? How you doing? Appreciate the lurk as always. Can jump on my PC 1 sec? Okay. Well, in that case, let me just run one more match while you load that up. Do you guys want to see another match of Huntress, or you guys want to spin the wheel of Killer? Up to you. All right, up in the meanwhile. PC opens fast? Okay. But in the meanwhile, we will spin the wheel while you are loaded in. All right, and the verdict is we landed on the Plague. Do you guys want to play Plague, or you guys want to re-roll? We have not seen Vami Mommy in a hot minute. I know that Zed is a fan. So imagine Zed would like to see some Vami Mommy gameplay. All right, though, let's see. Actually, Dark Wolf, do I have you added on PC? I don't think I do. Plaguing you broke up? Oh, that's sad. That's sad. All right, all right. Well, the good news is Hammy did spin the wheel again, so instead we get the rootin' tootin' cowboy himself, the Deathslinger. All right, all right. Oh no, indeed. Same name? All right, same name, just on Steam over rather than that. All right, let me add you then. Hey, I mean, that's the price of rerolling, my friends. So there's Dark Wolf and Fear the Dark Wolf. Okay, so Dark Wolf, I have Fear the Dark... Wait, no, are those the same? Yeah, there's two Fear the Dark Wolves. There's one Fear the Dark Wolf, number 038C, and one 3BE9. Which one are you? Fastest hap tipping in the West? Indeed, indeed. Where's Clay? Look, if Clay came to the stream and saw me... you know, playing Deathslinger, he would ban me from his stream. Let's just put it that way. Let's just put it that way. Oh. Alright, let's, switch back to your game screen. Yes, I'll do that now, but we are actually just jumping into a Killer Friends real quick to see if Oni's bugged. He'd ban you from your own stream. Fair, that's fair. Alright, let's get Darkwolf in. Okay, you invited me? Sure, sure. I'm gonna have you be the killer, Darkwolf, and I'll be Survivor. Alright, let's do it up. I already have my Felix on, so we're good. Doesn't matter what map. We're just testing out real quick if Oni's terror radius is busted. People are reporting that it is still. Apparently, maybe if Modern Turn Abuse, I just think it's Modern Turn Abuse doing its thing. Let's take a look at the forums in the meanwhile. DB, so apparently if you get an 8012 error, you're getting a DC penalty. Apparently Dead Survivors make sound in the basement. Ooh, that's interesting. The basement hook challenge is still bugged, apparently. Impossible to pick up survivors. Yeah. I don't care about you. I just think that you're not getting the right hitboxes. Doesn't actually seem like there's too much. Apparently a new survivor movement bug. Let's see this one. What's this? I use stretch res with NVIDIA screen recorders. Well, for one, how about you stop using stretch res, please? I'm gonna just close that ticket out real quick. Maybe Modern Turn Abuse is broken. Yeah, that's what we're thinking. That's what we're thinking. Jesus, someone admits in frickin' forum, hey guys, I run Modern Turn Abuse. Or not Modern Turn Abuse, Jesus, stretch res. Okay, I'm gonna stop reading there, thank you very much. Alright, where's Angry Man? I haven't seen Angry Man in quite some time. I'm in the middle, Darkwolf. Practicing my 360s. I mean, yeah, DBD has always been broken. That's just a matter of fact. Alright, Terry seems right now. Within 24 meters, yeah? Okay, you're in chase. Let me just break chase real quick. Just turn around. Just turn around. Okay, you can do that too. I mean, you're in chase now. Yeah? Seems right. Oh! Wait 1 second. How far away are you? You're not that far away. What was that? Stop moving for a second. Is it just I guess we're not in chase anymore because he stood still, yeah? Is that less than 24 meters? That's 32. I mean, it seems normal. I just barely hear the terror radius at this point. Yeah, so that seems right because he's in chase now that I'm running. And then should be out of chase when he stops moving. Like right here. Yeah, that seems right. So I just think it's Modern Turn Abuse being Modern Turn Abuse, which is fine. Yeah, because now you're out of my terror radius. Or now I'm out of your terror radius. So that seems right. Okay. You wanna squish me? Nope, okay. Hey, what's up, Ion? How you doing? Yeah, this seems right. This seems just like Modern Turn Abuse doing his job. Okay. I don't think, at least based on that quick check, Oni's terror radius seems fine with Modern Turn. It seems to be working exactly as it's supposed to. Doing pretty well, Ion. Doing pretty well. Had a late start today due to the fact of some internet issues, but can't complain. Can't complain. Had some good games so far. All right, though. Let's do a match of Deathslinger, shall we? I actually want to check something real quick. I want where is it? I want double crossed. I want this one. Just want the head though. Yeah, see, that looks really nice. I like this one a lot. Like, that's pretty snazzy right there. The bald head there, the freaking Abe Lincoln head, that I don't care. Shrino? It should be, actually. Let me check. Hold on 1 second. Shrine of Secrets is out, and we got... Ooh! We got the version Windows of Opportunity, Thrilling Tremors, and Haunted Ground. Haunted Ground and Thrilling Tremors, not too bad to grab, honestly. So, I mean, not the best, like, survivor perks in the world, but, you know, the killer perks aren't too bad. You know, you got one from, what is this, Spirit, and one from Ghostface. Yeah, Pebble is in there, so those who don't have it and want that 30-second timer, all the power to you. I mean, I think Double Cross, the like overall outfit is good, but I kind of like this one here. What is the body? The self-proclaimed deputy, with the custom-made Custer. Like, I think this here just looks wicked snazzy. Like, look at this. This looks beautiful. Versus like how this outfit normally is. I don't like this. This one doesn't look good. But the custom-made Custer looks great. Yeah, I don't like the bald head either. I really don't. Might get for memes, but could get it with Deliverance. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I will say also the Spirit of Belfast. I just love that gold plate on it. It just looks really clean, really nice. I think they could do a lot with the weapon though. Bald head. Ah, yes, the bald head boy. Like I said, I don't like the bald head boy. It's just strange. It's just a strange one. Versus this one looks really nice. Ooh, that looks gnarly, like that on his cheek right there. Jesus, that looks. Ooh, that is some gnarly stuff there, Deathslinger. How's my cat? My cat's doing well. Cat's doing well. Can't complain. Oh, can't see much through me. Fair enough. Let's do this real quick. Yeah, I can see there on his neck. Right there. That looks gnarly. Like all that white stuff there. Ew. Yeah, that's a big old ew right there. Absolutely. Yeah, the bullet wound hole. So is it confirmed to be a bullet wound hole and not like a burn? Because like you don't see really a hole in his cheek, I guess. Maybe you kind of do. I guess you kind of do. It's very faint though. Yo, what's up, Queen? How you doing? Internet's a lot better now. We are now, we went from a 100 upload download to a 500 now that it's working. So I'm very excited about that. Maybe. I know T here is our resident lore master when it comes to DBD, so they would know what's up. I mean, old-time guns did, but like not enough heat on the bullet. When you get new drivers, dude, I think I'm just gonna have to factory reset my PC to do that. But at this point, it's like enough of a meme that where I'm like, maybe I just shouldn't fix them. Maybe I shouldn't fix them. It doesn't affect me at any other point in time other than streaming. I know that with we're getting some more emotes for bit emotes. And one of the first emotes that we're going to get is a driver broken one. Let's see. Caleb was a bounty hunter. Either got shot on the job in the prison riot or the entity did that. Maybe. Yo, what's up, Fearless? How you doing, man? How have you been? Hopefully been doing well. Alrighty, though. Let's take a look and see how this match of Deathslinger goes, eh? Last match we played Deathslinger was on Midwich, which actually went pretty well. Another resting place, though. I mean, this is what, a 168 square tile? Also, think about sure to follow Toxy Thought. Appreciate it, mate. Welcome to the Guilty Ones. Hopefully you're doing well. Okay, so we need to pick a side to defend, and it looks like that side has all the gens, so we're gonna need to, like, defend this area pretty tight. It's in his bio. Gotcha. Noted. See, this is why I leave you guys to be the lore masters. Alright, let's just suppression this real quick. Hey, I appreciate that, Toxy Thoughts, and thank you, Ion. I really do appreciate that. Did he not miss their skill check miss? I guess not. We see scratch marks over there, Bunny Fang. Hey, Zed, is this Bunny Fang still part of the council? Looks like maybe 1, 2 people over here. Oh, 2 people, I was right. Unfortunately, that there... Okay, that was the non-obsession. Good. We can get a shot on him, maybe? Let's drag him closer to the gen so we can get a surge proc. 2 damage generators, that's what we like to see. Where are you? There you are. Internet dropped while I was on a work call. Yikes, that's never a fun time. I've been there, done that. Bunny Fang, what are you doing? Why are you still on the gen? Now I will walk away and pop this real quick, but not before I hit you. You're also non-obsession, so we get some more stacks going. Yeah, let's pop, and then we can always pressure the things gen over here for more value. Do I main anyone? Nope, I do not have any killer mains, actually. I play every single quick killer pretty equally. Oh, I see you. I see you. We'll get Surge off. He has DS. He didn't care about getting hit there. So he definitely has DS. We see Bunny Fang over here. That's fine. Let's get an impression off. Who do I think my best killer is? That's a good question, honestly. I'm not entirely certain. I mean, I'm pretty good with a lot of killers. Like, I want to say I'm like above average on most. Can you explain the tool, to choose what tool I use? No, there's a DC. Okay. That's fine by me. What do you mean what tool? Do you mean like as a survivor? I mean, realistically speaking, medkits along with, whatchamacallit, toolboxes are probably the best. Medkits are probably the, honestly, I think medkits are S tier. Followed by like toolboxes on, you know, A tier. Just the fact that you can, you know, save yourself from during a match and not have to rely on your teammates is actually very huge. Toxic gameplay, clicky clicky. That was a good attempt. That was a good attempt, Cheryl. I appreciate it. That was a very good attempt. Ooh, she saw me ADS. That was... If she wasn't looking, I think she would have gotten hit there. That was a good job, though. Oh, no, she went fully around, didn't she? I saw the scratch marks. Like, she's on the backside, but Adam's over here, so we're gonna go for him first. I was close on the shot there. If I had another stack, maybe. Yeah, that's the right move. Good job. What is it with body fangs today? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's definitely interesting, though. I'll say that much. Let's get oppression going, I guess. Might as well get everything regressing. One person was over here. I think the Cheryl and the Fang healed each other. Yeah, they are. Right behind. Cheryl. What's the game plan, eh? I'll get the hit. I'm fine losing a few stacks right now. Yeah, because she's being squirrely, she'll get downed. That's a good, decent attempt at a 360. No dice, though. Takes long to get into Survivor games now? Yeah, probably because people are now playing more killer. Though, that seems counterintuitive, right? You'd think more people would be playing Survivor again, but I guess not. I mean, that's true, too. Don't DC. The Dwight DC'd because we downed him off a hook. I guess he's a bit salty about that. I thought he was going to continue that way. Apparently not. Should have been a bit more patient. Fang Min gets her. That's fine. He goes back this way. Oh, did he continue? Yeah, he held W. I don't care about that side of the map. You can do the gens on that side of the map all you want. I could care less. It's this side of the map that I care about. A little bit too far to the left. My bad. I'll get oppression off. Huh. Interesting. I feel like that animation was kind of late, but c'est la vie. Apparently he knew what's up. Apparently. Bunny Fang goes behind. Yeah. Oh, so close. I was trying to mind game her into the kissing booth. No dice, though. There you go. Surge did hit a gen. Only one, though, which is unfortunate. Sure, you know what? That's not the gen I was too worried about, to be honest with you. So that's okay. That could have been worse off. What's up and it was cool? Fair enough. Dynamic duo. Alright, where'd the Cheryl go? I have no idea. Just check this gen. That's silent. Surge is almost back up. We don't have any pop targets. I guess we could go to the other side of the map, but... Hello. Hi. How are you doing, Cheryl? Oh, wow. Adam's over there. Huh. I would not have guessed that. We'll break and then turn around. Like I said, I care more about this side than the other. Is Freddy any good now? What do you mean any good? Like, good to play as? Or is he, like, less OP? I mean, Freddy's amazing if you're looking for a killer to play, like, an A tier. What are you doing, Adam? I heard him and then I didn't. Interesting. That was kind of strange. Maybe he has Iron Will? Only thing I can think of. We'll get oppression off. We made Q-Top meme top last night. Alright, he's dipped out. Where's Bunny Fang? Is she still around here? Yeah, she is. Hi. You wanna play this game? Sure, sure. Let's break the pallets. A little bit late. Like we were talking, we know where we are and we respect Guilt. I appreciate it, Ninetales. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. No, no, no. No pallet for you. I know what you're gonna try and do. Should act how Guilt would to represent him. I appreciate that, Ward. I appreciate it. Has someone spun the wheel? Yes. Wait, no, this was the wheel spin, wasn't it? Yeah, this was the wheel spin. Buddy thing down. Honestly, I shouldn't even pop that gen. That was just kind of reactionary. Yeah, I didn't see what everyone was talking about, but T, if you want to just DM me and what was being referenced, that'd be appreciated. All right, you're going where? Over here? Hello? Are you gonna drop early? Oh no, that's a mistake. That's a mistake, Cheryl. That's a mistake. Don't play this game. Like I said, that was a mistake. Don't play that game. That's a bad idea. Alright, though. With that in mind, let's hook you up. I think that... Is that death for Cheryl? No, that's second hook for Cheryl. Yeah, that's second hook. We still have 2 more hooks on each. No. Wait. Have we not hooked Adam this entire time? I thought we had. Is that right? Unless it's off, but I don't think it is. Honestly. I honestly think that oppression is on 1 hook. Yeah, but if you look at the bottom left, it says 4 hooks are left. And if this is, you know, there's 1 more hook for Cheryl, that'd mean there's 3 hooks for Adam. So I don't know. That's strange. Please don't respond with trauma. Okay, gotcha. It was just, I guess, more drama. Okay. I appreciate that word for looking out, but keep in mind, if you could do me the favor and just at T or Frankie to just make me aware of it. You know, I do appreciate ya taking the reins and you know, reining it back in, but if you could make sure that the mods are aware, that'd be appreciated. You're all good, T. You're all good. And sorry I wasn't paying attention to chat on that regard, but I have faith that everyone here, you know, knows the rules and respects me and the community, so I don't think that it was anything too bad. Make sure to do my spin. I will, Ion. I will. I promise. So I'm actually thinking, what do you guys think? Do you think Oppression's a good pick on Deathslinger? Based on what I'm seeing, it seems like it's actually pretty good, just because that way you can ensure gen regression across the board. Just due to the fact that he doesn't really have much map pressure. Check DMs, Mr. Slinger. All right, sounds good, Trix. I will do that right now. I usually have Discord down, so I don't get interrupted. And also, actually, it's good timing because I have a message from Psycho. Gonna run a map for Siphon at 8:30 EST. Works for me. Just at me when you need me. And we're gonna add Complex. Sure. Let's do that. Oh, gotcha. I see what happened. Trix. Thank you for the quick one there. But yeah, no. With that being said, I agree with what Ward said. Is I'm not here to respond to people being frustrated with whatchamacallit, with backlash. I'm here to make fans out of those people, right? Okay, well, I searched this name and I don't see someone with this name, so I don't know what to tell you there, Psycho. Let me find out real quick. Couldn't find them. Copy will be practicing against a div killer, so it should just be fine to just host at 8:30 unless something changes. Cool. Sounds like a plan. Alrighty though. It was okay. I complex. Let me check. No. Trying to figure out who has a better beard. You are B2H. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, COVID's done the beard well. It's nice and bushy. Oh, no terror? Then what the hell did I get? What did Psycho give me? Criminy. Nope, nothing there either. Complex changes his name a lot. Of course he does. Makes life hard. Because if you look up Complex, this is what you find. Is it a Q or a P? I'm looking up P. Is it a Q now? Okay, I found that. Is that right? Is it ICMQLX? Is that right? I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt to send a friend request. What does it matter if I send someone a random friend request? They might just deny it. But let's spin the wheel while we're trying to figure that out. Let's spin the wheel real quick, and then from there we can update the Deathslinger's win streak, shall we? That's what it said on the team spreadsheet. Gotcha. Okay. Well, we did spin the wheel, and we landed on Mr. Myers, the shape. Do you guys want to play Myers? You guys want to re-roll? Up to you. While you guys are figuring that out, I'm just going to update Mr. Slinger with another true 4K, putting his win streak up to number 2. And I think he has a best of 3 currently, so I'm not sure why it says his best is 1. So I'm going to update that. Current of 2, best of 3. All right. Is Mikey still buggy? I think he's only buggy in Kill Your Friends. I think he's still buggy in Kill Your Friends. I think in Survivor Friend or regular matchmaking, I think he's fine. Also, Psycho says we're going to play Mad Grit. Do I have Mad Grit on Mikey? I don't know. Let me take a look. Hold up. Otherwise, we'll play a Mad Grit build next match. Mikey Myers, do you have Mad Grit? You do not. Okay, so we'll do a Mad Grit build next game. You just got him? Mikey's a lot of fun. The biggest thing is just managing your T3s. But Psycho, I swear to God, you love your Blood Ward and Mad Grit, don't you? You love those meme builds. Alright, no worries, T. You are all good to go. And looks like, why do I recognize that name? Have we found, Chipink, before? I'm not sure. I want to say we might have, but I recognize the name from somewhere. Not sure where, though. Twitch. Oh no, it's.
For Elizabeth is a real.
Can we not autoplay videos? Twitch. Thank you. Twitch Pink. Also, I just said Chipink because I didn't realize there's a Twitch. Twitch Pink. There's Twitch Pink TT or TV. I guess that's who we're seeing here. Yeah, because they play Dead by Daylight, but I don't see them online currently. So I'll drop their link in chat. And I'll drop them a follow nonetheless. Just, support more Dead by Daylight streamers, I have not run with them before. Look, maybe behavior wanted him more stealthy. Maybe. You never know. Not that I think that Mikey needs it. I confirm there are extremely weird glitches with unhooking. Why? What's happening, Ward? What are people saying? Speaking of, let's take a look at more bug reports. No unhooked prompts at Autohaven. Since the last rank reset, I can't move off of rank 16. You know, my friend, I'm not sure if that's a bug. Well, you know, that's yet to be determined. Audio bugs, nurse apparently on Badham. Visible while hiding in a locker. I've seen a few of those on a few maps. Steve, I want to say this is a joke. Steve stuck inside Nancy. I want to say that's a joke bug report. Just want to not tier up to 3 on him while I'm trying 99. I know. That's where you need to, like, get it close to 99 and then, like, tap it. I'd done my second DBD stream. Ionix was watching. It was a lot of fun. Well, I'm happy to hear that. Of course, we get Haddonfield with Mr. Myers. Not the best place in the world for any killer, especially a line-of-sight killer like Myers, because there's a lot for these survivors to hide behind. So we're going to have to play this smart and play it right. Otherwise, we're not going to get much stock very early on. That will be a bit of an issue. Looks like they continued around. Let's see if we can meet them around here. Gain some distance. There we go. That's those long lights of sight that I like to see. Yes, thank you. Almost done with tier 2. Or tier 1 into tier 2, that rather. She goes around. Almost. Okay. So we know that... Sounds like there's someone in Myers' house. So let's see if we can get the tier 2 off of them. No. What? Oh, there we go. Okay, we're tier 2 now. That works. Alright, we saw someone back here because we did see a 10% regression. Let's hope that we can make this work. Satinfield? I mean, yeah. That's honestly a good name for this map. Was that red herring? Because that has no general progression, but we saw a notification. I get the feeling that they might be running red herring. Either that or it's a diversion. I'm not sure which. I'm not sure which. Hi, LOD. How you doing? Let's see if we can get some stock off of you. I want to make sure we're doing it on the right... Yes, thank you. Run back into Myers. Run into my open arms, LOD. You don't make it there in time. Like I said, you don't make it there in time. Oh, and you went the wrong way. She didn't... I was going to say she didn't get mind-gamed, and then she proved me wrong immediately after. I think I'm the only one who enjoys Haddonfield. Okay, so Shelby, question is, as a killer or survivor? As a killer, like, it depends on the killer, I suppose. Like, Huntress, don't mind. Legion, don't mind. Myers, I mind a lot. I gave Rue a killer build earlier. Bamboozle, Blood Warden, Noed, Corrupt. Oof. That's already 2 gens. Ooh, that's a bit of an oof. Well, based on that... Oh, hi. I see scratch marks going for the unhook, though. Let's chase them. They went a long way, methinks. So I should be able to cut them off. Yeah? Nah, almost. These fences are something else. You want to drop that early, Fangman? No? Ooh. Okay, that was a dicey one there. But she got mind games, so we'll work it out. She leaves the tile, and then has no pallet there, so I don't know what her game plan might be. She might have a dead hard? No. That's a big fat no right there. New add-ons? No add-ons. Yeah, we don't run add-ons, Minxie. We are doing our 50 win streak, and that requires us to not use add-ons. The vaults, probably. Yeah, all of our rules for the win streak are right there in the Excel doc. Alright, we're almost tier 3. Okay, oh my god. We could not have gotten closer on that 99. Holy hell in a handbasket. Which means this will be perfect for us to chase her here. Oh, there's no pallet here either. Thank God for that. Down you go. Is there a good hook for us to play, though? That's the question. I'd like to get her to basement. I'm just not sure if we can get there fast enough. That's 99, exactly. Like, all we needed to do was tap that and we're good. Yeah, it's being worked on again. Yeah, it's been touched. I'm just not sure where they are. They could be here. Yeah, they were. That's exactly what that was. Ooh, sprint burst? Yeah, that wasn't a balanced landing. That must have been a sprint burst. She held it to the last second to avoid the hit. Nicely done, Claude. I can appreciate that play. She did not drop pallet, or was there no one there? I'm not sure. I saw the bush. I think that vault may have killed you, though. You have 10 seconds to run? There we go. Unfortunately, they only have 2 gens left, and we're only on our 4th hook, so it's not great, to be honest. We're doing better than a 1-for-1, but yeah, not good. I want to become a good killer. Currently, I'm main Spirit. Who else do you think I should work on? I mean, if you're going, like, S tier and want to specialize, Spirit and Nurse. Like, if you want to become a god killer, Spirit and Nurse, they're the 2 S tier killers. I would focus on them. Dead hard or bust? We don't near exhaustion perk. It is not dead hard. We can tell you that much. Now, she was on a hook recently, so here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. We're going to regress this gen first. Take our time, right? We're gonna take our time. It's been at least some odd seconds. You know what? Let's go for you. They suicide. Look at the hit. Twins are insane. Twins are really good. Twins are one of the 2 macro killers in the game, and I honestly would argue that the twins might be better than the hag, who is the only other macro killer. So I would highly recommend twins if you want to specialize. By the way, I just noticed we have the good window. So there are on this building here. There's the good window and the bad window. This is the bad window for killers. That's the good window, because if they want to go through the vault, they end up in the basement. Hello. LOD, what's your game plan here? Hold on. No. Was that scratch marks going down? I'm not sure. It might have been. It might have been. We'll find out in a second. I'm just gonna stalk and kind of keep towards the middle. We can stalk within 40 meters, so this actually helps out a lot. There we go. Twins are insane. I used to main Billy. Billy used to be really good. Billy's not as good anymore. Let's stalk. She vaults out this way. Who is this again? Is this the arena or is it the Fang? I'm not sure which. I lost line of sight, so oh well. We find who we find. Oh, I'm sorry, Fang, but this will be another down for you. No. Okay. Spine chill? Question mark. And mind game. You know what? We'll eat the DS if she has it. Ooh, no DS. I want to check at the... Remind me at the end of this game if Thing has Spine Chill. I think she does. You gotta love that mind game on House of Pain. If you can get that mind game, it works out really well. They're back up here, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Ooh, it's the Elodie too. Oh no, it's Zarina. So she's still injured. You like Spine Chill? Spine Chill's really good. Don't get me wrong. But the reason why I kind of call it out there is because I think that she had that additional vault speed. That or, what, Resilience also gets that additional vault speed too. I was playing Customs yesterday, and Toxic Host was scared of me, and he was the killer because I had DS. I mean, sometimes you just need to try and eat DS, you know? Sometimes it's just the better option. Sometimes you want to leave on the ground, but not always. Oh, wow. That's a Quinky Dink. I mean, I would have walked across the map if you wouldn't have popped that, so I kind of thank you. I see you, don't worry. Hi. How are you? I can stalk you here now. How are you doing? Yeah? Doing well? No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. Welcome back, T. Did anyone die while we were gone? No, we're good. We're good here, T. Well, okay, so technically I have killed like 4 people, so maybe the answer is yes. Maybe the answer is yes. Just survivors, exactly. But that there is a GG. Yeah, my pet fish drowned. Criminy. I'll see your hatch to my left. Well, GG, well played to these survivors. Oh yeah, I want to check Feng had Spine Chill. I'm curious. Feng Min, Captain Doggo. Yeah, I was right. I was right. I think I would have gotten that hit if they didn't have Spine Chill. I was right on the money. And they had Resilience. Ooh. They had that that Volt build right there. Freaking Lithe, Resilience, Iron Will, Spine Chill. Nice. Nicely done. Nicely done indeed. Also, not necessarily Ion. So we have one Mad Grit game, and then we have a Survivor game as well. Alright, so with that being said, let us find a killer who has Mad Grit build. I am actually gonna run... We want to do an M1 killer, right? Let's do Deathslinger. We'll do another Deathslinger match. So we're gonna do the Mad Grit build. And we all know what that is at this point, I think. So we're gonna go... Agitation, Iron Grasp, Mad Grit, and Force Penance. Yeah, that's what it is. Force Penance... there's the hexes, Iron Grasp, and also Mad Grit. Monitoring Abuse, Mad Grit. Perfect. Since it is... you know, you don't need add-ons. We don't need add-ons, but this will... I'm going to say this probably will not count towards our win streak. Actually, we'll use Iridescent Coin. Screw it. We'll use Iridescent Coin. We not going to talk about me hiding behind that fence. That's fair, Twitch, Pink. That's fair. I can respect that. I can respect that. But GG's, though. GG's. I mean, I can do a Mad Grit Bubba if you want. If you really want. But, no Monitoring Abuse. You're so toxic, Kilt. To be fair, I'm not running Monitoring Abuse on my Deathslinger anymore. But, hopefully you're doing well, Pink. Hopefully you're doing well. I do appreciate stopping by, saying hi. Would love to have you here as part of Guilty Ones if you are interested. We are an educational killer main, here to teach killers how to play killer, but also survivors how to play against killer. Would love to have you join the community. Okay, fine. We'll do Mad Grit Bubba. We'll do Mad Grit Bubba. Frickin' memes right here. That's all I'm saying. So, Agitation, Force Penance, Iron Grasp, and Mad Grit. We'll do the Bubba. Alright, let's see for add-ons. Oh, we're also doing Monitor? Okay, so we're also doing Monitor, so we need to take off something. You know, in that case, we'll take off Iron Grasp from Monitor and Abuse. Because at the end of the day, that is arguably better. Yeah. Monitor and Abuse, Bubba with Mad Grit, Force Penance, Agitation. Make sure Dee Dee ain't watching. Sure, I'll leave a follow. Thank you, Pink. I appreciate it. Wanted to give my life. Gotcha. Well, hey, thank you much, and good luck the rest of the games as well. I'll definitely have to stop by and say hi by your stream as well. I dropped the follow your way, too. And, hope you have a great day. Do I own every killer? I do. I'm still working on getting every killer their perks, though. I right now have every perk on Deathslinger, Legion, and Bubba. I need them on everyone else. I'm right now working on Plague. She's my next, pet project. Oh, wait, I want to take a look at my add-ons. Automatically consumes all charges when triggering a sweep, increases the duration, but decreases the speed. That's kind of meh. Replenishes its charges, limits the tantrum to 8 seconds. That's a big old meh right there. Dropped our item? Sure, why not? We can use basically half Franklin's. And then we should probably have some vegetable oil. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do Franklin's vegetable oil. Why the hell not? And while we're at it, let's Mori someone. Ions hates Plague. See, Plague is one of my specialties. I do enjoy myself some Plague. To be fair, Monitor on Bubba is not too bad. To get that extra 8-meter distance is pretty lethal. No, we don't have any award-winning chilies left, unfortunately. Those are all used up. You thought I was using Slinger? All good, Ward, all good. And also, thank you, Minxie, for the reminder to hydrate. Appreciate ya. I'm chainsawing Bubba. You have 3 chainsaws. How do you make them all use, since every time I use one, it is using South Fatigues? So you need to use your ability button again. So basically, you rev up the chainsaw, you use it. Wait, no, did you say it's Billy or is Bubba? Okay, it's Bubba. Cool. Use it, and then I'll show you during the game, when it gets to the top right-hand corner near the number, where you see the number 3, 2, and 1, you want to click it then. That's your timing. So you want to click it at that point to get the most use. I got Bubba for free. Oh, Bubba's a really good killer to have. If you have not gotten barbecue and chili, I would highly, highly recommend it. But let's do our Force Penance Mad Grit Bubba, shall we? Yeah, barbecue and chili is a must get. Ever given a dyspraxic blight? I imagine that does not go well. Gave me it? Hey, I mean, don't complain. Free killer, right? Wretched Shop. Not a great map for me. We spawn near Shack, but not in it. I think they're gonna be, like, over here. Let's see. Yeah, they are. I hear it already. Hello there, survivors. Oh, you made a mistake. There we go. Nia down. Let's get her up and then try and find survivors. Hey, survivors, where are you? Where are you guys at? We have agitation, force penance. Anyone want to take a hit? Anyone else want to be my backpack? No? No one's over here? Unfortunate. All right, we'll hook the Nia then. All right, goodbye backpack. I'm gonna go find another one. Another backpack. We see, or hear rather, someone else over here. Ooh, I saw a shadow. Hello, Megan. Did you mess up? I think you messed up. I think I might have enough distance. There we go. We found our next backpack. All right, Meg, come here. Force penance time. Yo, what's up, party people? Hey, Yui, want to take a hit? Yui, you want to take a hit? Yui, you want to take a hit? Oh, she's not going to take a hit. She's going to drop the pallet in my face, and I don't want that. I don't want that. All right, next one. We're moving to our next backpack. Yui, where are you? Yui? No, she went to the left? Okay, we're going for Adam then. Adam, it's your turn to be my next backpack. I want to get someone force penance. Please. Adam. Do it. Oh, we tantrumed. That tire has a bigger hitbox than I expected. Those darn tires. Yeah, sure. Go for it. We have 2 stacks. I want to wait for my third. Oh, he's going to try and play pallet. Sure. We'll mind game him. I saw a shadow, so we might have enough distance here. No, close to no cigar. I should have enough distance here for one, but I want to save it. Actually, we'll do it now. Screw it. It'll force him to drop it. Ooh, that's a good stun. That was actually a really good one, Adam. I can respect the play. Alright, we'll mind game him a little bit. We're probably gonna see like 1 or 2 gens pop in a distance, but this Adam's wasting a lot of resources. Oh, he's down. No ifs and buts about that. Alright, let's see if we can find some more people to use force penance. Hey, survivors! Anyone want a force penance? Force penance. Going once. Going twice. Looks like we need to find a new backpack. I see someone over there. I see my next backpack. Alright. Goodbye, Adam. Hey, Yui, you haven't been a backpack yet, have you? You haven't been a backpack just yet. That loop actually freaked me out a little bit because I didn't notice that that small little barrier. I almost tantrumed on that. So I guess we're gonna have to just charge up again. She sees the pallet here. Let's take control of the pallet. Wait for our charges. Wow, I'm surprised that she got by me. I thought I had the body block, but apparently not. That's my bad. I played that wrong. Honestly, Oni's not a bad choice. As long as he's not bugged, right? We'll charge up. She'll drop it. Ooh, she thought I was gonna respect the pallet there. No. Let's pick up Yui. I see someone on that gen to my right. Let's try and get some force penance hits. Hey, survivor, Nia. Want to take a force penance hit? No, you're injured? Okay. Well, she's not going to. They don't realize that I have force penance yet. I want to try and abuse that, but no one's doing it. Oof. That's the 4th gen. That's unfortunate. Let's check out this gen real quick. Yeah, they're on here. That is a Megan, full health sprint burst. Sure. We're going to assume that she might also have adrenaline. I think that's a fair assumption for a Megan with a sprint burst. No, we're not gonna get mind game there. I mean, you never know. Survivors do some dumb things, let's be fair here. Let's go for the unhook. Hey, there we go. Everyone's injured. Anyone want to force penance? Anyone at all? Going once, going twice. Sold to the no one. Unfortunate. Alright, let's go for Yui and or Adam. They still have pallet here, of course. It's relatively unsafe if we get the mind game right. No, we do not. Adam is in a worse place than the Yui is. Let's transfer over to him. Dead hard into nothing. This where the heck is the Gen C? Why is it down? All right, let's see. Hey, Yui, you wanna take a hit? Wanna take a force penance? Oh, I think you do. I think you do. Oh, she dead hards. That's unfortunate. I think we would've gotten hit there without that dead hard. All right, time to go for the Yui now. Right now, we're actually in a pretty decent spot. We're playing. Oh my god, that slow vault though. That was painful to watch. That was painful. DS still? Do you still have DS? Has it been less than 60 seconds? Nope. It is not. I'm just gonna check this gen. No one here. I'm gonna check that gen in a hot minute. Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. Who's that? The Meg? That is a protection hit, so we did get forced penance on Adam. We'll go for the Nia now. Yeah. Nia. Looking for a pallet, maybe. No pallet. Dead hard? Question mark? Dead hard? No. Down goes the Nia. Meg could be on that exit gate there, so let's go rush over and get her on this hook. Let's find out. Was that a pallet drop? That may have been a pallet drop on basement. I'm not sure though. I mean, yeah, I don't spam my mad grit hit, to be fair. I should. But I don't wanna give it away that we have mad grit, you know? I wanna do that after they already know. Yep, you have to drop it. Oh, I don't think you make it there in time, Meg. I don't think you make it there in time. Then body block the exit. Make sure she can't get it in time. Ooh, Hatch is here too. Look at that. There's Meg. I see someone inside. There's the Nia. And the Yui. I'm gonna go for the Yui. Yui's dead though, so we can't exactly do much there. Adam's there. Wait, that's not done? I didn't realize that wasn't done. I didn't realize that wasn't done. Come on now. Adam boy, come here. Let's go on a journey. Here, let's go here. He dead. That's a skill check miss if I've ever seen one. And then let's hit you. Wait, does my M2 still apply Mad Grit or Force Penance? It might. Hey, Meg. Meg. Oh no, she's not coming for her. She's not coming. Blood Warden, no ed. Okay, that'll be for next. All right then. Let's bait out the Meg then. I'll bait out the Meg. See if I can get it going. I didn't realize that the M2 also activated Force Penance. I thought that it didn't, but apparently it does. No. I didn't use all three of my charges. You crazy? You crazy, Meg? You're crazy. You think I'd use all three of my charges just to get you on that pallet? Insane. Insanity, I say. But all three of them are on death hook, aren't they? Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Yeah, they're out. We got some Forced Penance plays. I didn't realize that Bubba's M2 still procced Forced Penance. That is news to me, actually. Yui panicked dead-hearted. She panicked dead-hearted and ended up... all she needed to do was look in the right direction. That's all she needed to do. Oh, that's a big oof right there. Well, that's your prize there, Yui. That's your prize. Well, GG's. Did I just chainsaw backwards? Yeah. I do that all the time. It hides your red light so they don't don't know where you're coming if they're not paying attention. Could I buy every kill if I spend 50 pounds on cells? No. I think it's more than that. I'm not sure how much to be exact, but I'm pretty sure it's more than $50. And I would recommend, if you're going to play Survivor 2, to get the DLCs as a bundle. All right, though. So now we do have a match of Survivor, and we only have enough time for one match of Survivor because... Oh, wait, so we have Freddy and then Bloodward and Noed. Oh, God. Bubba is the American version of the Sand People from Star Wars. Abso-freaking-lutely. Every time I see his Mori, that's exactly what I think too, Carl. Every single time. But do you guys want to join me for a match of Survivor, or do you guys want to, I never play Survivor? Okay, if you don't play Survivor, Toxie thought, then yeah. In that case, I would just, stick with the cells. But you never know. Maybe you'll change your mind. Maybe play some Survivor someday. But yeah, does anyone want to swift up, or you guys want me to go solo? Corrupt as well? Okay. Sounds like a plan. Unless it's customs? That's fair. That's fair. So let me take a look at the Twitch stuff. So, let's see. Got this, got this, got this. That's Mad Grit. There's a Survivor match. So we did Monitor. We got the Hydrate. So we have Freddy if Bloodward and Noed Corrupt. Honestly, Corrupt on Freddy's pretty good. It's pretty good, honestly. Remember me? Basically one perk slot the whole game. Well, I mean, realistically speaking, I'm going to use Corrupt with Freddy, so it's going to be 3 perks. I guess you're right. Yeah, Bloodwarden, Corrupt, Noed. You're right. That's basically one perk slot. But let's ask a real question here. Does Freddy need perks? Probably not. Probably not. Corrupt, I would say, is actually a pretty good perk on him, though. I think that people sleep on Corrupt on Freddy. I think it's really good for ensuring that your survivors are asleep before they start finishing a gen, so you can teleport with Tinker. Alright, let's get Little Rock in here. Pat the kids, pat the kids. Here is pat the kids. Alright, Felix, my boy. So Felix does have all the perks now, by the way. We did finish that up yesterday. So we're actually missing one. We're missing one perk, and that's Stakeout. But I'm not getting tapped to rank 40 for Stakeout alone. All good, T, all good. 3 killers I'm defo buying is Oni, Deathslinger, and Bubba. I would highly recommend Bubba. I guess the question is, Toxie thought, what killers don't you have? Because if you want to buy a killer for the sake of buying a killer, then that's one thing. But if you want to buy a killer for their perks, that's another. I will repay whoever yeets to remember me. Well, I don't know. Does T have the points for remember me, I wonder? I'm sure you could repay them with a pyramid head. There we go. That's what I was expecting. Okay. You have to repay them with a pyramid head there, Carl. Let's see. Pat the kids. So we got Bloodwarden, Noed, Remember Me, and Corrupt Intervention. Pyramid Twins and Mike. So I guess the question is, Toxie thought, do you want to buy killers for specific perks, or do you want just like fun killers? If you want like specific perks, I would highly recommend like Clown, Plague, for like Pop, Corrupt, Infectious Fright. You know, there's Ghostface for throwing Tremors. There's Michael Myers for Say the Best for Last if you don't have Mikey. So, you know, there's a lot of good options. Gonna head out as I had plans for Stardew with a friend tonight. Alright, sounds good, Giraffe. Well, thank you as always for stopping by, saying hi, and I'll see you tomorrow. You'll have to let us know how the Stardew games go. Have a good one. Alright, so just a heads up, right after this match of Survivor, I will be doing a quick scrim with 4 Knights, 1 Locker, and I believe we're playing against... I don't think it's Port Mafia. We are doing that as well. Let me check. It's going to be Siphon. Okay, we're playing Siphon. That should be a fun one. Alright. Cool. Hello! Welcome back, Cammy. How you doing? I'm happy to hear that you're feeling better. I'm getting some perks. I'm getting some for perks, some for fun. Okay. Yeah, I would say then, like, I would recommend, like, for example, I think Hag's already unlocked for you, so if you don't have Ruin, I'd highly recommend dumping some blood points into Hag for Ruin. Otherwise, I would recommend, you know, Plague for Corrupt, Clown for Surge, Myers for Say the Best for Last. Who else? I'm trying to think of who else you should get for, like, perks. Blight for Undying would be another good one. Trying to think, like, any other killer that I'd really get. Oh yeah, Bubba for barbecue and chili. Bubba's definitely a good one. Alright, sounds good, Frankie. Yeah, if you could start up dinner, that would be much appreciated. Alright, sounds good. Came in to hear you say Clown for Surge? No, Clown for Pop. It would be Demo for Surge. Did I say Surge instead of Pop? If I did, that's my bad. But yeah, if I did, then yeah, my bad on that one. Clown for Pop, Demo for Surge, Myers for Say the Best for Last, Plague for Corrupt Intervention, and Infectious Fright, Blight for Undying. Those would be like the ones I would... Bubba's a must-have, yeah, for barbecue and chili. Give the big buff boy some love, indeed. He just wants hugs and spaghetti, that's all. That, and he also wants to decorate his, you know, his basement tree. Man, Artemis was not joking about the Survivor queues being a long one tonight, were they? Also, what's up, Mike? What's up? How ya doing today? How's your Tuesday been treating you? But yeah, those would be some killers that I'd recommend for perks. They're also fun. I like every killer. Can Lauren be parried? That's the big one, right, Hammy? With the greatsword. Just got some new bed sheets. Ooh, very nice. I'm sure that'll feel pleasant. I forgot DBD is on mobile. DBD is on mobile. It is a different experience. I've actually never played it. He can be, really. Even if that big old greatsword. I'm surprised on that one. I'm trying to remember. Also, I want to continue looking through bug reports. Stuck in place on Grim Pantry. I did see that. Second wind does not heal. Ooh, interesting. Survivors making sound after being sacrificed. Depipped after D-scene. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people complain about mobile ever since Freddy was introduced. It's unfortunate. But like I said, I know why they're doing so and why they're introducing all the killers, just because they want to have parity between mobile and PC/console, but it does suck. Let's take a look at other bug reports. Let's see, what else? The Hawkins exit gate is bugged, apparently. Down a survivor on the right-hand side of one of the exit gates, and it might be impossible to pick them up. How often? Only happened the once. Well, then that's not a bug. That if it's not recreatable, it's not a bug. Stop it. DC penalty is received from DBD server bug 8012. That does kind of suck. Dead survivors making sound in basement. Basement hook challenge bug. Is this still broken? Just played main 3 basement hooks and Leary's. It showed that they didn't count. Oh, to be fair, I think in the patch notes they did not mention basement hook being fixed, did they? Lauren is the big boy guilt? Okay, so that was right about that. I'm surprised that you can parry him, because I'm pretty sure he carries a great sword, doesn't he? Or I could be mistaken, that's a smaller sword. He teleports to you. That's usually when I see people get the first parry. Quite hard to do since you're typically blocked visually by the fog gate. Interesting. Yeah, I wasn't aware that you could parry him. To be fair, there's very few bosses that I ever attempted to parry just because I found that my dexterity is pretty high. Writing a story for fun, I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, I think that, Carl, didn't you send me a little piece of your story at some point? You have to update me on that. Yo, what's up, Marcus? How you doing? Thank you for yeeting the love, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hopefully you're having a great day. Had a bug in cornfield and basement and could pick up the survivor. Was that on... Out of curiosity, Talk to Thought, was that on the basement stairs? Also, what's up, Artemis? How you doing? What have you been up to today? Anything much? Alright, alright. 2 red envelopes and escape cake. I like it. Yeah, it's tricky. His parry windows are a bit odd. I've never tried parrying it, but I know it can be done. Fair. Including some characters my friend made. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, so I've been seeing a few bug reports that people are hard to pick up on basement stairs. I'll have to... Maybe I have to try that. That would be a bit of an issue. Yeah, exactly. That's the biggest thing with Lorian, is that initial swing. Alrighty though. Let's make this a fast match, shall we? Ideally we don't belabor. I do need to be in a scrim in 5 minutes. I'm not sure if I'm killing first though. But what's up, Artemis? I believe I did say hi, but hello again. How's your day been? All that goes out the frickin' window? Fair, that's fair. Today was I'm sorry to hear that, Artemis. Well, hopefully today you'll be able to shelter woods. Hopefully today you'll be able, feel a bit better now that you're in the stream. Shelter woods, not bad. What side did we spawn on? We spawned on... Oh, it's twins. It's a twins boy with a corrupt intervention. Bad Victor. Bad Victor. Bad Victor. Nope, too far away. I mean, I'm taking his time so everyone else can do things, to be fair. Oh, he finally got me. He finally got me. Bye, Victor. Now, I don't hear her terror radius, so I'm not sure where the hell she is. Yo, what's up, Wicked? How you doing, mate? How you doing? So it looks like... I mean, I took up a lot of time there, so I'm hoping that someone did some gens. Hey, what's up? Oh, no, I want to unlock that. I want to get healed. Thank you. I guess the question is, what leftovers do we have, Frankie? Otherwise, I mean, I guess the answer is yes. That's fine. Sure, I'll be like, I sleep? Yeah, pretty much. She was asleep for quite a while there. I'm not sure if, like, it was almost the entirety of Corrupt Intervention. Oh, come on. I didn't get healed. You didn't heal me all the way. Thank you. No, Corrupt Intervention's still up. So it hasn't been a full 2 minutes. It has to be pretty close, though, I will say. Is that Charlotte? It is. Yep. Went against a hacker? No, not yet. Not yet. Here comes Victor again. Well, I'm gonna, yep. Wow, immediately onto Little Rock. Holy hell. Peppers and tuna salad. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I can have another pepper, Frankie. That's fine. Oh my god, I'm not sure if they're tunneling Little Rock or what, but that might be a bit of an issue. Thank you, Frankie. I need to get, like, at least one gen done. I'm not sure what everyone else was doing while I was looping Victor there. I mean, it doesn't matter. Green and red are pretty much the same once cooked. Alright, Nia's going for the pickup on Little Rock. That'll be good. And we can hopefully get this gen. I'm not sure if Nia makes it in time. Okay, Nia makes it in time. Good news there. But you're gonna have to run. You are going to have to run. Oi, Charlotte, right over here. I'm standing down in the open. Over here. Okay. Oi, come for me. Oh, I still got the hit. That's an oof. I thought I had the timing there, apparently not. Yeah, she's got me dead to rights. I'm just gonna go into this corner. Screw it. There's the right move. There's the right move right here. Alright. Well, at least we got her looped for a little bit. Everyone got to reset. We got one gen done. So no too bad. Not too bad. Come from having 4 reviews, but a 4-star rating can come from 40. Exactly. I mean, that's the best way to look at it. Absolutely. The reviewing system on most things are pretty bad. I got one gen done. We can hopefully get healed up. Hi, everyone. Oh, Victor's back. Come on, let's heal up, my friends. Victor's a-coming. That's fine. That's fine. You can heal me. You can heal me. They have Victor, but I didn't get down. That's what matters. I see Charlotte. Alright, I'm gonna try and take a body block here. There we go. Took the body block. Hopefully gonna give them a little bit of distance. Hopefully it was enough. That's all I'm saying. I gave him some, but not too much, to say the least. Let's see if I can find, like, Dark... No, Dark Wolf's the one who got hit. Looks like they've kind of spread the pain now. If the hitboxes were fixed on DVD, it'd be perfect. I mean, the hitboxes seem pretty good right now, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it doesn't seem bad. So... I'm pretty happy with this most recent update, with the desync issue. It seems to be on point. Yeah, review bombing is a thing. It's not always the best reflection of a product, unfortunately. Saw someone over there, one person down. Unfortunately, they're already on second hook. That's not that great. Ideally, we can get this gen done, though. We can get this one done as well, then we're golden. But Victor is out and about, and he might just be patrolling gens. Nope, he's over there. Perfect. That's exactly what I want to see. As long as he's on them, we should be able to get this done. You've had some insane hits recently, like in the last day or so, or within the last 12 hours, or like beyond that. Because if it was after this update, then that would be interesting. Hi. Is anyone going for Nira? I unfortunately am on the other side of the map. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Little Rock. I appreciate it, mate. Unfortunately, they don't have BT due to Victor, so they're down. That is a minor issue today and the other day. Well, the other day would be because of the desync issues. Today, if it was after the update, I have no reasoning behind that one, unfortunately. I'm not sure if Victor... Oh, no, she's dead. Hopefully she has DS. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm going to say. No DS. So they're dead. No, they're not. They got a DS off. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Oh, never mind. Well, there goes Little Rock. You know, that's fine. Little Rock's on second hook, not death hook. That's what we like to see. Yeah, sprint burst up again. That's good news. I want to wait for the next skill check before transferring over. Yeah, that's right, that's right, that's right. And sprint burst. Goodbye. Probably an impression I met? No, that's a pop. That was a pop, alright. She's gonna go back, which gives me enough time to jump back on this. Victor comes out. Yeah, she's like right in between me and the hook, though. That's an issue. That's a bit of an issue. Let's use my toolbox and try and get this going. Yeah, what's up, Yui? Let's get this toolbox done, eh? I need to go, though. Hold up. I need to go for Little Rock, otherwise Little Rock will die on hook. Because she's right now chasing Dexo. Oh, it's gonna be dicey. Alright, I'm gonna save you. I'm dead. That's fine. That is perfectly fine, though. Because I'd rather make sure that you survive and put me on second hook than you dying. They've been like 70 and 30 megabyte, but take like 2 hours to install. Yeah, that would be a strange one. Absolutely. And thank you much for the stretch redemption, Toxie Thought. Appreciate you. I'll do so right after this match. Alright, thank you, Frankie. It's not just downloading. They've had to delete files, unzip files, and re-verify files. This is true. This is true. It also depends on what system you're on. If you're on, like, console, for example, that could also be another thing. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I think I die here. Yeah, I think I die here. I don't think there's any way for me to survive this. And Little Rock also is on Death Hook too, which is a major part of this issue. Unless they have Dead Hard. Ooh, but no pallet. Dead Hard, but no pallet. Yeah, I'm dead. Unfortunate. It was a good run. It was a good run, though. Steam update console has been fine. Gotcha. See, my Steam update was fine, so I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe that's it. It could be it. I mean, I think that Steam probably packages things as the problem. So I don't know. Sorry. Also, sorry I can't spectate the rest of that match. I need to get ready for the scrim. Let me do that. Alright, where is... I need to grab their name. Yeah. I sent a request, but it
Little Rocco 13 cheered. X500, fun times laughing face.
It happens. It happens. At the very least, I was happy to have gotten you off that hook so you didn't die on there. I got a good timing on that, but unfortunately, just weren't able to get to me in time. I had the DS prep too, but just no dice. But thank you much for the bits, Little Rock. I appreciate you. Let's play Spirit. You want me to play Spirit against? Got pallet stunned for the down teammate. Ran into the wall. Ooh, that's rough. That's a rough one right there. What do you guys think? Who should we play? So we're playing against Siphon, right? I'm not sure how good Siphon's team is. Trix, what's your opinion? How good is their survivor team? I'm not sure about their killers. I just care about their survivors. Because I could play Spirit. If we were to do so, what would my build be? Yeah, I'm playing against Siphon. We're playing against Siphon now, and then I'm probably going to record the game against Port Mafia later. Survivors is very good. So here's a question for you, Trix. Like, CDM level's good, or like OOD level's good? OOD level's good, I can mind game them into hits. If it's like CDM level's good, then I would be in a bit more of a tough spot and would probably need Spirit or Nurse. So like on a range from like CDM to OOD, where do you place them? Like above or below LA and Port Mafia? Is Guilt being shady? Nah, I'm not being shady. Spirit can be insane. Spirit is insane. Like I said, she's an S tier killer for a reason. OOD level? Okay. You know, I kind of put, what is it? I go Nurse, Spirit, not Nurse, I'm talking about Killer. I'm not talking about Killer, I'm talking about League. CDM, LA, Port Mafia, OOD. Am I playing Freddy after this game? Yes, I'll be playing Freddy after this match, after we do our scrim. Or I could run our stream build on Freddy. So let me see, do I want to play Spirit for a scrim? If they're, like, on OOD level, I think I can play an M1. They're practically perfect. I think Hag is just a bad killer, in League, honestly. Any word? Yeah, I'm still waiting on them to accept a friend request, because this is the right one, right? Yeah, this is the right one, the ICMQLX. Yeah, that's right. That is correct. I want Freddy, but I don't know if people meme him being really good at, rated his #1 because how easy he is to play. I mean, he's not S tier, he's A tier. It's still Nurse and Spirit S tier, Freddy A tier. After that, we start having, you know, some more interesting discussions, I'd say. I think those are the top 3 killers right now, to be honest. Alright, you know what? I'm interested in something. I might want to play Clown. I'm curious to see how people play against Clown. We're gonna run Cheap Gin Bottle, and we're gonna run Ether 15 volume percentage, because that increases the duration. I want to double check on how long increases the duration. DBD Clown. I want to check something. Kenneth. Where's your add-ons? Add-ons, Power Trivia, add-ons. There we go. So if we look at the increases intoxicate duration by 1 second. So it moves it from a 2-second duration once they leave the cloud of purple smoke to a 3-second duration. It's not great, but not horrible. I mean, it's a 50% increase in duration, I guess, so it's not actually too bad. Increases invigorated duration. The increase on invigoration goes from 10 to 12. So that is a 2% increase, right? No. Right? No. Not 2%. That would be a 20%, right? Yeah, I think so. I think that's 20%. I know Hungry uses Cigar Box and how they recommends it. Yeah, so Cigar Box is good. But I find that I use my bottles normally in chase, so I figure that I already know where they are. No, so I think I'm only doing 1 scrim match, Mike, and then I'll be moving it back into stream content. I'm not sure how many times they want to scrim against me. We might do like a few matches, but for the most part, I'll be going back into scrim, or back into stream after this. What level do you normally have to get, to get to 9,000 shards? 9,000 iridescent shards? That's a good question. I'm not sure. I feel like I get like 2,000 shards, if not like 3,500 shards every week. But I'm not sure how many levels that is. Yeah, I guess 16, right? I still have not accepted my request. Well, this is a thing. Alright, if we were gonna run Clown, what would our build be is a good question. I don't think we run, like, if we're running the Ironworks of Misery, I feel like I read somewhere that 2,000 shards, about 20 levels, but that doesn't feel right. No, that doesn't feel right at all. That doesn't feel right at all. I definitely don't feel like I get only 2,020 levels. That seems wrong. I'd agree. I mean, Corrupt Intervention's good on Ironworks and Misery. What else? I feel like Pop Surge isn't bad. Maybe save the best for last. Pop Surge, save the best for last. Not a bad idea. Run Pop. Save the best for last Surge. 300 shards per level. It's either 200 or 300, something like that, yeah. Yeah, this isn't a bad idea. Running on Clown, I think. One could argue, much like Deathslinger, to run Oppression, but I think Save the Best for Last is a good move. You're all good, Frankie. You're all good. I love you too. Still nothing. Let me see if I can find them on Vigo's Court real quick. Hold up. They are on Siphon, right? Siphon. Did you get my friend request? Waiting on you for Kill Your Friends. Yeah, not sure what's going on here, but I sent them a message. Siphon Survivors are quite good, but they aren't fantastic. You can play around them, just they won't, will more likely punish mistakes. Okay, you know, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Fact of the matter is that I played pretty well against OOD, so I'm not too concerned in that regard. Port Mafia I'm a bit more concerned about, and that's where maybe I need to bring in, like, a Spirit or something to that degree. But we'll try out Mr. Clowny Boy. Hello, Clown. How you doing? You doing good, my man? Not great at math, but but if I get 300 shards per level to get to 2,000, it would be 7 levels. Yeah, just about. That sounds about right. You know, if you get 300 shards, it'd be 2,100 every level. I'm sure that there's something on the DBD, whatchamacallit, forum, the wiki. Iridescent shards. Let's see. Iridescent shards. Obtaining, progressing player account level. Doesn't tell you how many you gain, though. That's the thing. It says, are earned by gaining experience points from playing trials, thus progressing one's player level account. That's all it says. Huh. Yeah, that's about all it says, unfortunately. It doesn't actually tell you how much you get. Anything else here? Oh, here we go. So this actually tells you if you scroll down. Yeah, so right here on that link for the player level, it actually tells you. Also, thank you much for the stretch. I appreciate it. I think I forgot to do one earlier, so we'll do a long one. I needed that too. My back was getting a bit stiff. I'm supposed to send you an invite, Complex, not the other way around, but whatever. I'll play on your ping. Why not? Just put a percent. Thank you. Love you too. It varies per level, yeah. So based on what I see here, for level 1 in Devotion, it looks like you get 50, and it looks like Eerie Shards are awarded. So if you go to 50, right? So it looks like once you get to level 50 through 100, 300 shards, but level 1, nothing. Once you progress to level 2, then it's 500, 365, 4 through 6, 85. So by the time that you reach level 24, it looks like you get 3,500. So if you want to get 9,000 shards, it looks like you need to get to level 50. So it's 50 levels for 9,000 shards. Well, rather 10,000. So you have, 1,000 left over. So that's kind of what it's at. Will I be streaming against Port Mafia? I probably won't be streaming Port Mafia just because it's going to be past 9 o'clock. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I might. I need to redo my build, don't I? I might stream Port Mafia. Otherwise, I will record it, and if I do record it, then it'll go up on YouTube. So if that's something that you're interested in watching, definitely check that out. Corrupt Interventions, a yes. I'm gonna take these off. And then, what was it? Pop. Save the best for last surge? Yeah. And all of them are on console, so I can actually ask them what map we're playing. Unfortunate. Actually, let me double check that before I ready up. I'll send you an invite because one of my virus isn't here. What map? Question mark. That actually might determine who I play. Depending on the map. That would be a good question. Complex is responding, and the verdict is... I think I'm playing Ironworks. Ironworks against UA. I'm pretty sure I'm playing Ironworks. Let me just double check in Vigo's court schedule. Schedule says that we're doing 4 Dwights, 1 locker. Right? 4 Dwights, 1 locker against We Overslept. Oh, wait. Is that right? Ooh, actually, I'm not sure. Doesn't really tell me here. Rules committee. What? Oh, looks like Psycho's checking for me. Thank you, Psycho. No. You're right. It is Cole. Okay, so it's Cold Tower then. Yeah, because I think that would make sense that the home team would be on the left-hand side of the schedule. I would grind levels with Ion, but I have to let him have one of my controllers because he broke his. Oof. That's an oof right there. So yeah, it's going to be Cold Tower then. Cold Tower Clown. You know, I'm actually feeling Legion. Legion's pretty nasty on here. Hi there, Legion boy. How are you doing? I have pretty good luck with Legion. So if you're gonna run Legion on this map, I'm feeling Cold Dirt and Stone Sketchbook. Normally I double up Cold Dirt, Joey's Mixtape, but Stone Sketchbook might be good. Hello, buddy. I actually never have seen this skin close up enough to see that neck tattoo. That's actually pretty sick. That's a nice little detail right there. Oh, look at that. Legion's basically S1 of Purge. As a neck tat. I've never noticed that. That's actually a really cool detail. I like that a lot. Like, there's all these small details that you wouldn't really notice unless you had the ability to actually look at the model. Played demo this season. I think there was one demo match with Spine Chills. But because they're not in the league anymore, I'm not sure if that really counts. Also, I don't think it was, like, during regular season. That's the thing. Demo's not bad. I could run demo on this map because he has a shred ability, which is pretty good. Because we need to be careful when to vault pallets and when to not. Because there's a lot of pallets here. I'm trying to think of the tiles. It's usually pallet, pallet, pallet. There's not a lot of window vaults. Actually, there's only 1, 2, 3 window vaults in this entire game, or map. There's one window. Oh, good. Yes, there's actually a decent amount of pallets. Maybe we want to bring demo. Oh, fair. Legion or demo? A GIF where you can see it better. Ah, fair enough. I just saw that. So we could run demo. If we ran demo, what would be my build on demo? Hold up. Let's take a look. State of Best for Last is a must on demo. Thorn Tremors is bad on demo. Corrupt Intervention might not be necessary, actually. Hold on. hold on. That gives me an idea. Is Corrupt Invention... I mean, on Legion's not bad. On Legion, it kind of corrals the survivors together, so I kind of like that on Legion early game. Demogorgon, though... has a lot on it. Yeah, there's a big spreadsheet, man. There really is. Demogorgon. I would want... Surge, save, pop. What about my fourth perk is the question. Maybe Oppression? Maybe Oppression wouldn't be bad on demo here. I'm not entirely certain. Or Hex perks are garbage on Cold Towers. I'm not going to go with that, that's for sure. Discordance wouldn't be bad in theory. I do like Demo's lobby music. The only lobby music that I really hate, to be honest, is Billy. I hate Billy's lobby music with a passion. Need to talk about Vicos? Okay, sounds good, Trix. Just message me when you have a chance. I mean, if we were going to run demo, of course we're going to run rat liver, rat tail. But what would be my last perk? That's a good question. I mean, it could run barbecue. Wouldn't be bad in theory. Get me some info at the very least. Outside of that, like Discordance would be the only other thing. But once they realize Discordance in play, I'm not sure about it. Infectious Fright's not bad in theory, but an Execution's pretty bad. Monitor Abuse isn't good. Always Oppression. Oppression's a good one. Yeah, it's a Flaming Skull. We can see it over here. Yeah, you can see it right there on his neck. It's a Flaming Skull. It's pretty well detailed, too. I really like that. It looks really nice. One has no right to love or hate anything if one has not acquired enough knowledge of its nature. I mean, you're not wrong about that. Check my Discord. Dark Wolf. Their fourth is running late, so want to run killer against us. I think their fourth is here now. At least according to the fact that they're in the lobby. Oh, I see. Never mind. Okay, sounds good. Okay, so in that case, we'll play our Freddy match. I was like, oh, their fourth is already here, Dark Wolf. What are you talking about? And then I guess it was just you. Now, you know, not that I'm not happy to see you or anything, Dark Wolf, but I guess we'll play our Freddy match. Jesus, mother. As soon as I leave, they say we got our fourth. Criminy. Okay, well, let's join now. Where are they? Join party. Was waiting for a complex. Sorry. Dark Wolf said that they were running late. Oh. Never mind. Yo, you got Alex as a survivor? Yup. Okay, so it looks like they're gonna be killing first. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're gonna play Freddy then. That's fine. He hasn't blocked from his Twitch. Why? Uh-oh. That's fine, though. I don't need to know. All I know is I'm gonna be playing Freddy real quick. Okay, so Freddy with, what do we have? Blood Warden, Noed, Remember Me, and what else? Blood Warden, Noed, Remember Me. So Freddy, Blood Warden, Noed, Corrupt, and Remember Me. That's right. So let's do that. He did the stretches and hydrates and a swift Q. So Blood Warden, Noed, Remember Me, and Corrupt. Where's Corrupt? Ooh, do we not have Corrupt Intervention on Freddy? Ooh, that's right. Freddy does not have all the perks, does he? Uh-oh. Blood Warden, Remembering Noed. Do we even have Noed? Let's double check. Ooh, we might not. Hold on. We don't. Okay, so we're gonna play Freddy, and then we're gonna have to do that build on someone else. Sorry. Alright, so in that case, Build a Freddy, we're going to do Devour Hope, Ruin, and Tinker. No add-ons, and screw it, we'll do Put on a Mori. Why not? Yo, what's up, Alex? How you doing? What have you been up to, my friend? How's your Tuesday been treating you? So next match, we'll do Legion with the no-ed build, guys. We'll do, Remember Me. I'm actually curious on something to Remember Me. Hold on. I'm curious on something. Remember Me, Remember Me. Each time you hit your obsession with a basic attack. God dang it. Of course. Of course it has to be with a basic attack. Imagine if that does said, as each time you hit your obsession. Legion would be great with Remember Me. That would have been amazing, but no. Alright, have a good night, Toxie Thought. Appreciate stopping by, saying hi, and joining the Guilty Ones. I'll see you next time. We will be live again tomorrow at 5 p.m. CST. Have a great night. Sample text Siphon didn't care about getting 3-gen. Interesting. See, that's where I like hearing that, Trix, because you know what that means. We, you know, we can use our Surge pretty reliably. Horrifically bad, but day's about over. I'm sorry to hear that, Rag. I really am. I hope that your day gets better, and, you know, hopefully by joining the stream, I can make it at least a little bit better, right? For 5 seconds, that'd be fantastic. Yeah, you have a number of Wi-Fi issues, don't you, T? Is it just, like, bad reception, or just, like, bad ISP? Don't let the big bugs bite? I haven't heard that said in a long time. Jesus. Ooh, hello there, Adam Boy. I see you have a key in hand. I'm not a fan of that. If you get Mori, don't blame me. Alright. No challenges that we need to do. Actually, wait. Didn't the new rift come out? Or the new chapter, rather? I think it did. Small village, and also I can hear the wind loud and clear, so the lions are probably, wonky. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Alrighty, though. Vigo's jar of salty lips, 2 red envelopes, and of course my Mori. You know, just throttle the ISP that's probably throttling you. That's fair. See, I don't know anything about European ISPs. All I know is that the ISPs in Fargo are pretty far and few between. No major ISPs are out here. I only have access to Midco, which is not bad. So far, I haven't had a bad experience with Midco. But from what I've seen, they aren't not well liked. But they're not bad. I haven't had a bad experience yet. Keywords. Keywords there. Yeah, that's true, though. Depending on the... But then my whole hotspots start messing up, so I'm back on Wi-Fi. Oof. That's an oof. Oh, did you not order the right ones? I thought that they made a mistake, but I guess it's on you. Yes, Internet Service Providers, ISP. Exactly. Oh, so they did. Okay, so you did order the right ones. Fair. Pretty... Yeah, they're pretty garbage. That's fair. It's fair. And they all have, like, regional monopolies. Templar Purgation Freddy. Fair enough. Did we get an insta-teleport? No, but it sounds like it. I wonder if it's still faking it. Nope, but I do see him, so that's good news. Hello! How you doing, Lori? You doing good? I don't think she knows where to go here. Oh, she does. No, you think I'm just gonna continue for the Lori? I don't think so. There's no reason for me to do that when I can pressure a Gen instead. Yeah, you're gonna have to go for the pallet, my friend. That's perfectly fine. If I get the pallet out of the way early, that is more than okay by me. Well, let's start faking some teleports. Trying to apply pressure elsewhere. Nope, no pallet here. And oh, that was a good call on that that teleport fake. Yeah, it's fine. Hit me up. Reduce resources. That's what I like to see. Especially on this loop. This loop's pretty strong, too. I teleported the wrong one. That's my bad. I have to wait a quick second. But we still have a lot of time. Hello! How are you doing, Megan? We should be able to get the hit here without issue. Is that still regressing? It's not, which means someone's still on it. I think that's the lorry. Yeah, it is. Good, good, good. She goes for the vault again, methinks? Yeah, we mind gamed her a little bit there. Get the hit, and dive back to the gen, ensure that they are not on it. They are not. Good, good, good. She vaults this time, and then goes for the pallet. Do you have Dead Hard, maybe? Nope. I think, no, the gen's not being worked on, so we're fine. We see another Tinker in the distance, though, so let's go with that. Nope, not that one. The one thing I don't like about teleporting on this map is the fact that they very regularly will result in by accidentally going to the bottom gen. That's the only thing. No pallets here to worry about, so we should be able to get Adam. We got it. Ooh, close one. I don't think we get that Tinker in time. There's 2 people on that gen. That is a slight issue, I think. So I think we just have to let that gen go and get the down here on the Adam. We might have Dead Hard, so let's try and fake it. Fake it. No Dead Hard. So we'll down him instead. Alrighty then. Well, let us put you on this back hook, I suppose. I think there may have been one closer, but c'est la vie. We see 2 people there. Scratch marks go this way. I did hear someone on 1 gen. And I'm not sure what that was, what that skill check miss was. That was a strange one. Maybe someone sabotaged a hook? That's the only thing I can think of. That's at the Meg. We see someone here. That's the Lori who's still injured. Oh, no, she's not. That's the only one who's not injured. All right, they got rid of, looks like, Devour Hope. They got the Dead Hard out of the way. But we're not in a bad place, so I can't complain too much here. Let's get a hook, and they still not have found the ruins somehow. Hello, my friends. What's the game plan? All right, we found the lorry. We'll get the hit on you. She must have used up 1 charge of her toolbox. Why she doubled back for that gen, I don't understand. It makes no sense to me. That made no sense why she decided to go back for that. Not only do we get a hit off of that, but we also get a resource too. I was hoping that I'd try and body block him off that hook, but did not work in my favor. Ooh, all 3 of them are here too, and 1 injured. Even better. Hello, Nia. Come here. Why go for the Adam when I can go for you? Let's see if you have a Dead Hard. No dead. Oh, you do have a Dead Hard. Didn't matter. I still faked it out in time. That's an improvement. Somehow it's also worse. Yeah. I'd agree with that, Poggy. I'd agree with that. I like it. It's better. I don't really pay attention to the hook number as much, which is fine. I do wish that the vertical survivors were horizontal, though. I think that's my biggest thing. But how you doing, Poggy? Hopefully doing well. How's your stream been treating you? Survivors. There we are, survivors. Hi, Meg. All right, Megan, what's the game plan? No, no pallets on the arches, so you have nothing there to work with. I'll take a hit, and I forget, do you have Dead Hard? We'll just bait it out either ways. Screw it, who cares, right? I'll just bait out the Dead Hard. She'll drop it early, since we forced her to. Makes sense. And will she drop the next one early as well? She does. She is very scared of Freddy. How'd I just lose her, though? I guess I got distracted. I'll just teleport here real quick. Or at least fake one. Hi, Lori. I think she mind gamed herself there. I'm not sure what is up with that. That was kind of strange. Sure, go for it. You guys have pretty much wasted every single pallet on this map, and you guys are gonna pay for it dearly. And there goes Lori. Down she goes. Revert DVD before the update? Yeah, that's definitely not happening. One can wish, and there's Ruin, finally. I'm shocked that they have not. Alright, they fell off of it. Good, good, good. Hold on, that was a blood pool. I was about to say, I don't think I put a blood pool there. They're nearby. Iron Will or in Locker? Not sure. All I know is that was not me who created that blood pool. Well, technically I did, I guess. Let's go for the Keymaster. You, my friend, cannot summon Gogar the Gogarian. Gogar or Gogarth? I'm not sure. I haven't watched Ghostbusters in quite some time. He'll vault down. Yeah. Let's put a snare there for good measure. Oh, I was a little bit off. My bad. I think I was thinking of the other window. He has bounced landing, vaults down, and then goes where? Let's fake teleport for a second. Yep, you have no exhaustion perks, and Tinker's off behind me. We have the time to teleport, and I also feel like I don't need to hook him right now. Let's see. Scratchies and blood go this way. And then stop quite suddenly, go in a different direction. Yeah, they have Iron Will. I haven't heard them in a hot minute. Maybe I should have just hooked him at that point. But I hear someone. Oh! That's Lori. So, okay, so there's a bug. There's a bug. You can hear dead survivors. Interesting. Yellow Mori works that you can kill the last survivor. Okay, so there's a sound bug. We have confirmed that. There's a sound bug for a dead survivor. It's not even basement, just dead survivors, period. Okay, that's good to know. It's horrible, but good to know. Yeah, that bug again's a thing. That's a thing again. But that's good to know. I was like, wait, where's the Lori? I'm sitting there trying to mind game a Lori, and I just mind game myself. They have multiple gens, like not 70%ed. It's a little bit of a problem. There's a dead hard. We teleport faked, got the dead hard out of the way, and the hook. So that's perfect. What's the bug? Dead survivors make sound again. Yes, instead of I see dead people, when you're a killer, you hear dead people. That's what's happening right now. Alright, I would like the Keymaster out of the game. That would be delightful, I will be honest. But let's instead regress this generator real quick. That way it's underneath 70%, so I know when to teleport next. He went to the left. Did he vault? Yeah, because you can hear Lori right here. She's already dead, though. Ooh. How's that not under 70%? I'm surprised about that one. So we're going to see, like, 2 gens pop, which is a bit of an issue. We definitely need to get rid of the key, then. Hi, Nia. How are you? Yeah, bounce landing, too, maybe. Do you have decisive? I don't know if you do. We'll find out. Yo, what's up, Mommy Slayer? How you doing? Against Purple Ranks? Yeah, sorry about that, Mommy Slayer. Matchmaking be like that sometimes. I'm not sure why, but it just can be. Hi, Meg. Probably should have dropped that early, to be honest with you. The only issue is here, is Meg on Death Hook? She might be. But do appreciate stopping by saying hi, Mummy Slayer. Would love to have you here as part of Guilty Ones if you are interested. That's not a bug, it's a feature. Survivors haunt the killer now. I mean, I can respect that if that is an actual feature, but I know it's not. Barbecue and chili tells me where they are. 10% skill check regression, and we find the Nia once again. Honestly, if we kill 2 survivors here, then we're fine. Dead hard? Dead hard? No dead hard. Alright, upsy go. Just trying to make the game more scary? That's fair. That's fair. I can respect that play. We need to get her to... Ooh, do we get her to a hook? I guess I'll just drop her. I may have messed up there. Sorry, Nia. You're gonna sit there for a bit. Until I find Mr. Adam Boy. Which could be an issue, because I think he has access to hatch. Yeah, he does. That's a pretty good hatch spot, too. Pretty out in the open. Guess we'll, you know, create a warning system for ourselves. No matter where you come from, Adam, I'll know if you're going to hatch. Alright, Adam healed up. I'm not sure if he's going for the Nia. Phasmo Poggy. Hey, I mean, you know, a Phasmo DLC for Dead by Daylight, that'd be kind of cool. So I'm wondering if they're just going to go for a hatch at this point. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. I haven't seen the Adam at all, and he's all healed up, too. He's not awake, though, which is good to know. I might just wait. I think I wait here, honestly. I hate to do it, and it's kind of just bad gameplay, in my opinion, but... realistically speaking, the Adam's on the hunt for hatch. And if we can get him to use the key and I close it, then we're fine. DLC just give them us. Probably not. We'll probably just have more DLCs. Okay, so they healed the Nia. Adam's also healed. I have no idea where the Nia is, though. That's a mild issue. You're all good, Artemis. You don't need to apologize for that. Okay, so, yeah, exactly. Here's what's going to happen, right? Adam's going to use the key. We're going to be on here. Adam's going to be able to push us out of the way and ensure that he gets the hatch open. I see the Nia. She's going to lead me away, which is fine. We're going to go for the Nia, not the Adam. Adam can get away. I don't care. Yep, go to the hatch, my friend. Do it. Do it. Do it now. Forever hold your peace. And that's how you do it. That's how you ensure that if there's 2 people left, they do not get hatch. That's exactly how you do it. GG's. It's unfortunately the best way to go about it, because if you have a key, you can phase through... Oh, the Nia is absolutely salty on that. But the best way... So here's the thing. Here's what I've learned. If the person has a key, they will phase through you. You can't body block the keymaster. But, here's the biggest thing. You can close it immediately after and make it so that the second survivor cannot get the escape. The rush to close hatch is always a panic. No, you don't need to panic on that one. So here's the thing. You can guarantee the body block and the hatch close on the second person. The first person, no matter what, the Adam will, in this case, the Adam will go through you. There's no way to body block the Keymaster. It sucks. It really does. I've tried. But the second person will get body block guaranteed, which will guarantee you the close. You could have stopped them both with Franklin's demise. I mean, yes, that is true, Poggy. That is true. But GG's. Alright, good night, Ion. Have a good one, mate. Yeah, it's very good to know. It's very good to know to have that info. I unfortunately played against too many people with keys to know that, though. So with that being said, we will update Mr. Freddy's win streak back with another 3K, putting him to a 3 win streak. So let's update his graphic as well. So he's now 12 away from his best of 15. All right. Keys are not that bad. Rare, do I see them really ruining a game? I mean, the biggest thing is I don't see them ruining a game too often. The biggest thing I see them do is whatchamacallit? Guarantee like a 2-out. That's about it though. 2-out's about all I see from keys. So let's see here. We're running Corrupt Intervention. So yeah. Sorry. Blood Warden, Corrupt Intervention, Remember Me, Noed. Yeah? And Remember Me. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, it's one more page. There we are. And we'll run the Eerie coin. Why not? Alright, and let's see. Calling them to do a kill your friends. Alright. How long till Survivor Squad is ready? Okay, we're still waiting on Siphon to play against their Survivor Squad, but still. All gens would have to be done for a late game hatch escape. Yes, all gens would have to be done for a 4-man hatch escape. You're correct. That is correct. It's not like the good old days where if you just had a key, you're good. You only need 1 gen? I thought it was 2. Or sorry, I thought it was 0. For 3, for a full team, out requires all gens done. Gotcha. They could have updated it. I know that they've updated it a few times, so it's not still the wrong possibility. By the way, the reason why I decided to go with Deathslinger over Legion for this build is because Remember Me will only activate once most times on Legion, versus Deathslinger will be for the most part twice on Obsession, with the exception if we do get the Eerie Coin effect on them. Yeah, boy Flamingo. Alright, Doflamingo. Let's see. If we had to guess who the obsession is going to be, I think it's going to be David. Either that or Bill. Survivors plus the gens, so 1 must be equipped or less than 5. Gotcha. 1 must be equal to less than 5. Okay. Bring Mori? Oh, I should have. That's my bad. I'm not even sure if I have any Cypress Memento Moris on Deathslinger, though. That's the thing. I might not have many. I forget. Nah, for the people. Yes, the 500, the 2000 IQ plays, right? Let's check with Complex. Yeah, I doubt we're playing against Complex, unfortunately. Or Siphon, rather. Instead, we'll probably just end up screaming against, whatchamacallit? Port Mafia. If you have For the People, you're just a god. That's a fair thing. Or Visionary. Oh, Thompson House, Deathslinger. No bueno. This map is too big. Based on spawn, though, they'll be by Shack. Either that... Yeah, they're by Shack. Come here, my pretty. You're on the LT. Is that a Lithe? Yeah, Lithe, it looks like. Let's reload them. There we go. Oh, hi, Bill. Do you want to get hit too? That would be lovely, actually. I was right about the David, by the way. David is the obsession. Come here, come here. Don't worry, Bill. Let's get a hit on you. All good. I still see him in the corn. A little bit early on that. He'll vault, right? Yeah, he did. We're by Corrupted Gen. He's gonna go to the pallet. No, not enough time. Okay, we got people off of gens early game of Corrupt, so this isn't bad. I probably should have hooked the Meg, honestly, after the injure on the Bill, because now we're going to see Meg get healed, more likely than not. But I guess it takes people off the gens early on. I had a dream my stream deck broke. That tells me that you've been streaming too much, my friend. All right, well, that's number one. Corrupt Invention has another, like, 15 seconds left on it, and I do see another Megan, as well as this gen being worked on. Hi, Meg. I think you have Lithe up, right? It won't matter, though. Corrupt Invention still has, like, another 5 seconds on it, so we should be good to go. Hi, David. Do you want to take a protection hit, maybe? You want to take a protection hit? No, he wants the pallet drop. Ooh, nice. That was a good fake. That was a good fake. Remember me, Stacks? Yeah? Nice job. Are we reloaded yet? I forgot. No. Unfortunate. I shouldn't have tried to take the fake hit. That's my bad. Hi, Zarina. You want to finish this gen, maybe? I'm fine losing this gen at this point. She's being squirrely trying to dodge. Do you have Dead Hard? No. Alright, so at least we get one person down nonetheless. We got 2 people injured for that. We'll lose the gen behind us, but that's okay. 11 says hi. Hi, 11. Let's go back to that gen. I wonder if they're going to be back on it. I'd be surprised if they aren't. It would mean that we can get some gen regression. Wow, I'm shocked. I would have come back to this gen immediately after me downing someone. Alright, let's check the gens. There's the unhook. Makes sense. Still haven't seen a gen pop. I'm afraid that we'll see 2 gens pop in a second, though. That gen has a little work on it. Not much. Hi, David. Get another stack to Remember Me. Love it. A little bit late. A little bit late on that shot. He'll go to this gen. We'll pressure it. I see Bill. He wants to take a body block, maybe? Nice. We're gonna loop your friends, David. Dead Hard? No Dead Hard. Another stack to Remember Me. Works out perfectly. Is there a hook here? There is not. Instead, it's over here. I'm still shocked that gen that David was on earlier. My god. You know, when you hook David without that shirt, all you get is a freaking face full of abs. Holy hell. Oh, there's Bill. I saw the crow go off. Bill? Are you here, mate? I swear to God, I hear Bill's freaking smoker's lung, but maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. There we are. There's the Bill. I found you, Billy boy. Can hear that smoker's lung a mile away. You know what? That's fine. I didn't want to break it. That's my bad. I clicked the wrong button. Okay. Well, that's a life. Okay. Okay, Bill. I see you. I see you, buddy. I'm surprised I missed that shot, though. Oh, I want to get that eerie shot, if possible, on the Bill. That'd be lovely. No, it's speared. Not sniped. Unfortunate. Let's reload. Bill vaults. He has Quick and Quiet. That's why I'm not seeing a trigger on that vault. That's exactly what he has. He has Quick and Quiet Life. I wonder if he has Spine Chill and Resilience, too. It makes sense. He's running the vault build. You'll play Pallet? Question mark? No. Yeah, what's up, Tiny Brain? How you doing? Welcome to the Guilty Ones, my friend. Hopefully you're having an amazing, amazing day. Oh my god, just messed up. Hello. Who's on this gen? I respect the play. If they're going to be this wily, you know, I can just track them down instead. Makes more sense. You missed a single shot, indeed. I mean, honestly, I feel like people are a little bit too conservative with their shots and should go for more. We saw the Bill and the Zarina over here, so I'm afraid that we're going to see a Gen here. Yeah, that's exactly what I was afraid of. It's the David and the Zarina. We'll get another stack of Remember Me. What does Remember Me go to? 5 stacks at max? I think we were just off by a few meters there. I thought I could get the shot through the fence. To be fair, you can. It's just a little bit dicey there. Did he go all the way around or double back? He went all the way. Cool. Means I can continue to track him onto the LT and maybe get a kissing booth. A little bit early. I need to get him on the bad side of the L. Let's get him over here. He vaults. No life. I don't think you have Dead Hard either, though, right? No, you don't. It's 4 stacks to Remember Me. Okay. How am I? I'm pretty well. Doing pretty well. Can't complain. Hopefully you're doing well in addition. Hopefully your day has been treating you well. Now, here's a question. Can someone read Remember Me for me real quick and just ensure that if I kill my obsession, Remember Me still is live? Or does Remember Me deactivate the moment that the obsession's dead? I mean, yeah. Yeah, Poggy is absolutely a freaking hag main. No doubt about that. What even is Remember Me? It extends the duration of the whatchamacallit. There's light. Won't work though. That was predictable. Sorry, Bill. Extends the exit gate. Each time you hit your obsession, you increase the exit gate opening by 4 seconds to maximum of 8. So it's 16. Effect. Okay, so I need to kill my obsession. Okay, I need to kill David. Gotcha. That's what I need to do then. Scratch marks, then stop. Could be around here. Not around here. Not there. Scratch marks continue. Hello, Zarina. Do you have bounce landing? You don't. Oh, never mind. There's a Meg, though. Hi, Meg. How you doing? You want to drop that pallet early? No? Instead, you... Oh, my God. This Meg is lagging. Holy hell. Okay, I'm definitely killing you right now. You main nurse? Fair enough. Are you like a god tier nurse, or are you like myself and like a meh nurse? You know, not bad, not a Papega, but not great either. Scratch marks, those are fresh. They go around here. Hi, David boy. I need to kill you. That'd be lovely. It really would be. That's fine. We'll still count this as an injure. And I'll try and just get around here. I actually may have been able to get that hit. Not gonna lie. Alright. I mained her for a 1.5 years. Jesus, nicely done. How about the David, though? Where did David go? David boy. There we are, David boy. Oh, come on now. That grazed his shoulder. I wish sometimes that the Deathslinger's hitbox was as big as the freaking Huntress's. That'd be lovely. But that ain't gonna happen. Yep, makes sense. He dodged that. How long have I been playing? I have a total of like 700, like close to 700, like 670, 600. Yeah, 670 hours, just about. He's trying to bring me to Shack. I don't want to play around Shack right now. I want to defend this gen real quick. So not too many, not too many. Hello, everybody. No, that was a bad idea. Hi, Bill. I don't know what you're trying to do there, but it's not a good idea. With everyone injured, that is a godsend for me. All I'm saying. Upsy goes, Arena. And let's get you on that hook, shall we? I mean, I played Dead by Daylight since its creation, but on PC specifically, I only have 700 hours. I think only, to be fair, I didn't have many days on console, so... Alright, David's dead. Let's kill him. And with only one gen left, we might be able to make this work. At the very least, we might be able to get Blood Warden and Remember Value. Wi-Fi said no to T's rights. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. No one came back for you. Surprising. Interesting. Well, I guess I might as well check out some gens, right? Make sure they're not going to get that last gen in time. But we've added an additional 16 seconds towards the exit gate, which isn't too bad. No one's there. I saw that on 2 before. No one's here. And hello, Billy Boy. You're on Death Hook, I believe. Yeah? Let's regress this before they can get over here. That's no longer 99. Late. There we go. Got the mind game I wanted. He overcommitted to that one side. Are they back on the gen? No. We're good. We're good. Bill is dead, Zarina's healthy, and so is Meg. Yo, what's up, Ashy Flaps? I'm a rank... so I think right now I'm, what, a rank 1 killer, rank, like, 8 survivor? That sounds about right. They're not here, but I'll get this regressing nonetheless. And if I'm over here already, then it's not bad. But how are you doing today, Ashy Flaps? Hopefully you're doing well. What have you been up to today? Anything much? They're definitely not on Thompson House, I can tell you that much. Did they jump back on this? If they're on, yeah, they did. At least they're near. Hi. You're still laggy as hell, Meg. I'll tell you what. I'm not sure if you're as laggy as you are on my screen, but holy hell. I think Meg's on Death Hook, right? No, she just held W, didn't she? Yep, that's fine. Is there a pallet up here? Yeah, there is. Oh, wow. Because I was reloading, I actually couldn't look up high enough. Fair enough, but I can still hear her. This is fine. Down you go. No vault there for you. Ooh, Zarina may have made a critical error here. Oh my god, there's no hook, though. There's no hook in the immediate area. I mean, we have 16 seconds additional for the Zarina. We should get here in time with no ed speed. Okay, so let's say Zarina's over there on that exit gate. She has 16 seconds additional for it. We have a 10% increase in speed, bringing us from a, what was it, 110 to... Is she there? I can't see it. Hold up. No, she's not there. What the fresh hell? Hatch is there. She's not there either? What? She's not on hatch either, so... Hell if I know what's going on here. Maybe she's doing a silent open. Maybe that's it. Nothing there, that's for sure. Can I get a good peek over there? No red light, so she's not there. Yeah, I don't know where she is. But all I know is that I'll be able to see both exit gates pretty clearly. Like, I just need to run this corner pretty much. Just doing work currently? Fair enough. 13 hours of sleep last night. Sounds like you're tired. I want to call it easy. They played a good game. They pressured the gens right, but we weren't running gen regression. And I think maybe they fell off a few gens too early, in my opinion. There we go. That's on one light right now. So we should be able to get there in time with increased speed. Yep, she fell off of it because she saw us coming towards. I see scratch marks going this way. And she continues. Hello. Hi, Urban Evasion Gamer. That is get corned? I did get corned. Down she goes. Sorry, my friend, but between Noed, Blood Warden, and Remember Me, yeah, that's no bueno. Do you want to make up stream tonight and I'll feel better? Yeah, definitely make sure you take care of yourself, Ashley. Do not sacrifice your well-being for streams or anything like that. Been asleep since 7 p.m. yesterday. Wow. I mean, to be fair, I can understand that. I had a pretty long sleep yesterday because I was not feeling well. But GG, well played to these survivors. GG, well played. You're sick though? Ah, fair enough, fair enough. I can completely understand that. Let me do something real quick. Health came first, and that's why I wasn't streaming. Hey, at the end of the day, that's what you should do. Can you put the pepper back in the fridge? Yeah, exactly. Health comes first. Allows me to sleep for like 4 hours and be up 2 days. I feel that. I mean, I run most of my days on like 6 hours of sleep, but that's at least within the realm of like healthy, I suppose. All right, though. So, am I killing at all? What's the plan? All right, yeah, no idea if I'm playing against Siphon or not, so I'm just going to assume that we're not for right now and go from there. The scalps, just so they don't go bad. I appreciate that, Frankie. Definitely don't want them going bad. And Oni main, you say spin the wheel. Let's do that, shall we? Let's see, and we have landed on, ooh, Oni. And speaking of, I think that he is bugless right now, so we are game to play Oni. So let's do that, shall we? Unless someone else wants to re-roll, so we don't play Mr. Angry Man. Up to you guys, though, of course. Our build is pretty lackluster on Oni, though, I will say. What are the chances? I know, right? That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I know we have not played Angry Man in a very long time because he's been bugged out. You're fine, Frank. You can always make the sauce later and just kind of like put it on top. But yeah, if you could grab the pepper, I just have not finished it, or actually touched it for that matter, so it'd be much appreciated. But I'm seeing no one object to Oni, so we are going to instead ready up. I should cancel real quick. Hold on, I want to check the tome. I'm pretty sure the current tome, the new chapter is out, right? 13 hours. Okay, we're already up then. All good. Okay, so I'm waiting on Psycho to tell me whether or not we are actually playing against Siphon, but we'll find out. He's so noisy. Yeah, he's a very noisy boy. Abso-freaking-lutely. There's another character that I really love. This cosmetic. It's just so finely detailed. This cosmetic is beautiful. As a solo player, one heals at least not quick enough. Yeah, that's fair. Do I want to host? Okay, so we're going into Scrim. So we'll play Oni after the Scrim. NA. Alright, sounds good, Frankie. So I'm going to invite... Why can't I find you? You were online, and then you aren't online. Online... Oh, there we are. Jesus Christ. Right at the bottom. Yep, I'm sending out the lobby for him right now. Okay, so, you know, we could play Oni. That is an option on Cold Tower. It's pretty small, so I don't think we really get much advantage out of Demon Dash is the only thing. We just get kind of that insta-down ability. I think we stick with Legion. Let's stick with Legion, shall we? think we still keep Corrupt Intervention, Pop Goes Weasel, Surge, and Thana with the Cold Dirt Stolen Sketchbook. We'll take off the offerings and then put it on the Cold Tower. You know, the staple of Vigo's Court. Demo Puppy, yeah. We could play Demo Puppy. I'm thinking about it, but I just don't know if we get the value. I was not sure if we get the value of Demo. We could, though. If you make pasta, should you make me some? I mean, no, I'm fine. I'll eat the the pepper later. It's because, like, he's gonna... Yeah, I mean, pretty much, that Oni skin is pretty terrifying. Hello, everybody. Yeah, the peppy. I'm gonna eat the peppy. That's what we're gonna do. We could run. You know what? You don't need Corrupt Intervention. I want to read something. Makes survivor drop their item on impact. Lost item will be consumed by entity after 90 seconds if it's not picked up. You know, that actually does work on Legion. That does work on Legion. Yo, what's up, pretty good thing? How you doing? About to run a quick scrim against good old Siphon here. Yes, it does. Because it does not say basic attack. So that's the biggest thing to keep in mind there. Better have a solid 3-gen. Dude, the 3-gens on this map are ridiculous. That's why Surge is so good on this map. Surge is amazing. Mess with my overclock settings. Oof. That's a big old oof right there. But yeah, so as you can see here, it just says attacks. But so honestly, Franklin's Demise might not be the bad play. Because you want to know something that I've learned? I fear the heck out of Siptic agents. I really do. After scrimming against Zed and WO so many times with them having their agents on point, I actually do fear agents. Stiptic, not Siptic. I know. I make that mistake too. You know, I just try and shorten it to agents. Just I sometimes forget to do so. Yeah, screw it. Working on Franklin's. I think it's a good move. I haven't seen any medkits in their hands yet. Igmore. Have we seen Igmore on Siphon? It's just a meme with me? I know. Call it the bottle. I mean, that's accurate too. I haven't seen Igmore play. Has anyone seen Igmore play? Because I don't know what there's... No. You're not bringing firecrackers into this, Dwight. Stop that. Stop that noise. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Igmore play. I've seen Spider-Man. I've seen Primsa. I've seen CM, but I haven't seen Igmore. Igmore played ST, I think? Okay. Yeah, so I'm not sure about their skill level. I see medkits make sense. Franklin's works really good on Legion. It does. It really does. It's very, very good in my opinion. Because if you can like hit all 4 of them, then yeah, it's great. Especially on Cold Tower for being as small as it is. Do I have Franklin's? Yeah, I have Franklin's on Legion. This is Kill Your Friends, so we have everything to begin with, but Legion's one of the 3 killers that we have all the perks on too. Oh, no Thana? I do have Thana on. Yeah. I always run Pop, Surge, Thana. Corrupt Intervention, I feel like, is my only perk that is Flex. And I think on Cold Tower, you don't need Corrupt. I really don't. I think because of the consistent spawns on Cold Tower, it's pretty easy to find them early. No, I don't want to monitor their items. It's not that important. It's just important that if they're fully healed, to hit them with Frenzy and Franklin's first. That way they can't use the Stiptic agent. I think between that and Cold Dirt Stolen Sketchbook, we should be good. The only thing we're going to have to pay attention to is that if they do pallet drop me, I want to make sure that I eat the pallet so I can break it. The thing with a lot of these loops on Cold Tower is that very few of them have windows. And if they have windows, it's a very strong loop. So we need to make sure we're not vaulting pallets on strong loops. We need to just either fatigue out or eat the pallet so we can break it right then and there. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that in my opinion. Okay. I mean, I'm ready. I see 2 medkits, 2 toolboxes. Makes sense. I'm assuming prove thyself on someone. I'm assuming, you know, 2 DSs, 2 BTs, maybe some unbreakables. Yeah, Freaky plays on controller. I'm pretty sure Freaky plays on controller. Almost 100% certain on that fact. I don't understand how level 17 can have a P3 survivor. It's called de-pipping and or not playing after reset. All right. We do have Cold Tower up, right? Yeah, we do. Cool. All right, just waiting on Spider-Man. And then we're gonna get our Frenzy on, shall we? CDM all play on PS4? This is true. I thought there was one PC player, but I could be wrong. Yeah, that's true. That is true, T. Some people do D-rank on purpose. Okay, so what's our ideal spawn point? Do I want Cold Tower spawn, where I guarantee Shack spawn, or do I want Shack spawn to guarantee... Actually, I want Cold Tower spawn. If I can get Cold Tower spawn, then I'm golden. Because usually that's God spawn, because you can guarantee Shack. Whereas Shack, there's like 2 places they could be. So you have to kind of... Honestly, it's not too hard either ways. You should find survivors pretty early on this map. It is the smallest map in the... Oh, technically. It's technically the smallest map in the game. Realistically speaking, Midwich and the game are some of the smallest. There may be now, but was not before. Oh, gotcha. About the PC players. Let's see some gameplay. Yo, what's up, Noble? How you doing, my friend? What have you been up to? Been up too much. We're doing a scrim right now with Vigo's Court. Lee Pleb plays kill on controller. But he does. This is a garbage spawn. This is middle spawn. So there's like 4 places they could be. They could still spawn behind Shack, so I'm gonna just poke my head here real quick. But based on the crow not being disturbed, they haven't. So that means that they're gonna be on probably the left side. Yeah? Yep, they're on left side. There's a 3-person gen. We see the ace. We see a skill check miss over there. Gen behind me on 1.5, 2 sil. Let's go for this. That's 1. E-men's right away. Good to know. Pallet. We'll vault that. That's 2. We momentum them away. We're gonna fatigue out. That pallet that she dropped, was it a weak one or a strong one? I want to say that was a pretty weak one. That's a good drop. We know there's 2 on the right gen. She goes back. We're gonna fall off. I want to pressure this gen real quick. Yeah, we're gonna pressure this gen. Will they commit? They do not. Good. We're gonna fatigue out so she can't go immediately back to that. She'll drop. There's a strong. We break. So Franklin's used to apply on Frenzy, but if you look at her hand, she hasn't dropped it. Look at that. She hasn't dropped it at all. I have 2 people here, by the way. Yep. We can loop this one more time, I think. She didn't fall for it. Yeah, you're right. It used to, but I guess they removed it. They need to update the text then of that perk, because it doesn't make mention of basic attacks at all. That really sucks. That actually really hurts us. We're basically playing with 3 perks then. You know, we need to break this. No, I didn't say it would be my last game. I'd say it's gonna be my last, this would probably be my last game. Ace is injured still. I would like to get a down on him. He goes through. We don't hear that being worked on. No pallet here. He has a pallet in front of him. If we go short side and he drops, we're golden. Dead hard into the LT. That's the T wall that he's on. I need to go onto the short side. We can mind game him here maybe, but we're gonna see him the gen pop in the distance. No, he played that smart and left. He didn't get mind gamed. Yeah, look at that. Dead zone, question mark? No, still has a pallet. Let's get him back on the left side. Okay, we're gonna have to probably read this match, because I didn't realize that Franklin's didn't work on it anymore. He's on the bad side of the L. He gets downed here. Unfortunately, based on where we are with one hook, this game's over unless I force a second stage. Yeah, this game's over. It's gonna matter how many hooks I get now. Okay, so I've got a better idea of how Siphon plays. Franklin's not working on frenzies really bad though. Okay. That was gonna be my go-to. We pop this instead of going for chase. I see her going for the unhook. Does she have time to get it without taking a hit? No. She picked it up by mistake. She picked up her medkit by mistake. Ooh. Now we wait. There's no reason for us to move. There's no reason for us to move. There's the Claude there. Where's the fourth one? That's my question. I want to know where the fourth one is. I see her there. Okay, fourth one was up in Coal Tower. Good to know. She's there. Entity summoned. Let's get her on a hook now. They got Complex off. I see them on the other exit gate. Good to know. I don't think we get there in a timely manner to make it work. I see a Claude here. She's gonna try and loop that long side. I can't do oh, hold on. I see them healing right there. They're not on this exit gate, we know that. They have Shack still and available to them, but if they get that, I'm curious. He continues to heal. Claude is also injured. We're gonna get a looper friend scenario here. We'll break this early, just get out of the way. He's injured, of course. He's gonna try and take a body block. Cold dirt might get us what we need here. We're going to fatigue out on the Claudette. Go to the right, force her to the left, fake her out. She goes to the right. She wants pressure on this way. There's Claude. There's Hatch. 3 people out. Close that. If she went around, we might be able to get this, but we don't. Yeah, bounce landing too. Nice job. GG's. Yep, you got it. You only got, was that 1, 2, 3 points? Yeah, only 3 points. That wasn't good at all. So, Franklin's does not work on Frenzy. Whoops. Yeah, I'm going to run it back on that one. Let's... Oh. Jesus Christ, I can type. Let's run that again. Thought... Franklin's worked on M2. Up here. Yeah. It doesn't say basic attack. I'm really surprised about that. They need to fix that text. Alright, fair enough. Like, it makes no note of basic attack versus secondary. Unfortunate. Alright, so who do I want to play then? So Legion I think is still a viable option. But the problem is that these pallets are actually pretty good. If we leave them up, it gives them a lot of value. Tiles aren't low, so Death Slinger's out of the question. Twins isn't bad in theory. We could, of course, go a Spirit or Nurse. Let's go Clown. Screw it. We're going Clown time. We're gonna clown around. See how this works. Gin Bottle plus Ether Volume 15. Corrupt Inventions potential. But I think we're definitely gonna run Surge, Save the Best for last. And then Pop. And then last but not least, we could go with Barbecue, but let's go Corrupt and just slow him down at the beginning. I don't know how, I'm not sure how good I want that. We could also go Oppression. Oppression's another good option, actually. You know, let's go Oppression instead of Corrupt. I don't think we need Corrupt on this map, I really don't. No, they're not a Smurf. I think they may have just D-ranked, that's all. But what's up, Slobby? How you doing? I think it used to, I guess, well, so it used to work with, Legion. I mean, to be fair, Sloppy Butcher also used to apply with Legion's Frenzy, but it no longer does. I knew Sloppy Butcher didn't. I thought that, Franklin's did, though. I would highly recommend unlocking Corrupt. It's a very good perk. It depends on the map, though. Some maps like Cold Tower is just not necessary. I think I caught the flu. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that, Slobby. I hope you're feeling better, man. I really do. My coffee maker just electrocuted you. You might want to get that checked out there, Poggy. I'm not going to lie. Either that or the coffee maker saying, you've drank too much coffee today, Poggy. Enough. You're cut off. You're done. Soraya is this good or why I run NOED? I mean, honestly, you're not wrong. We saw in probably one of the better games in our league, CDM versus LA. LA used NOED, and it got value. It really did. Like, it's arguable, and not running any other hex perks, it might be a relatively good idea against them. I probably could replace Oppression with NOED, and it'd make a better idea. Yeah, like I said, it definitely used to. Like, no questions asked there, but no longer, I guess. Definitely get some sleep there, T. You should. Oh my god, we got the middle spawn again! What is with this? I mean, it's not the worst middle spawn, to be fair, but it's not a great middle spawn. At least we can check out, Shack. It doesn't look like anyone's on it, though. Yeah, no one's on it. Scratch marks behind me. I hear him to my left. That's a sprint burst. We have the Nia here, though. Almost whacked her in the back with a agitation bottle. Good hit there, guaranteed. No, I don't think we have enough time for the agitation. Here we do, though. She goes around. Yeah, she's gonna loop around again. No, she's not. Interesting. There we go. That hesitation killed her. She should have just dropped right away instead of getting stunned. Because it actually will stun you, similar to a doctor. It will stun you outright. And so we still have this gen over here. No surge proc, so no one's in middle. You know that much. Let's reload off a hook. We see scratch marks there to the right. Nicely done, you two. She'll drop pallet early. Yeah. Makes sense. No one's going for the unhook yet. No, I lied. I couldn't see it. There's the cape. Now, do we think that the Nia has decisive is a good question, ain't it? She's going to take the body block. Makes sense. Nia's on the LT, but doesn't matter. Agent? She didn't use it all the way, though. I'm gonna leave her on the ground for a second here. Kate's there. We'll break it. We'll see if she has DS. Good news, she doesn't. And no one's on this back 3 gen. So I might want to keep this. Oh, I know, Mike. You're good, my friend. So we're gonna tunnel Nia out of the game at this point. She's my target. Gen's back here. We're good. Someone's on it, though. I hear that. Or was. Yeah, it was. We'll pop it. Go back to the hook. I do wish that you could swap a little bit faster, to be honest with you. There's the Claude who's still injured. I'm surprised they're still injured. Unless maybe resilience. I'll break it. She leaves. We dive back on the hook. Was that me who disturbed that crow? I don't think it was. Okay. She goes back into me. Let's get a stack. She's gonna try and get that hook. We'll get the exchange at the very least, and the surge as well. And then we'll go for Nia again after this. Alright, love you too, Poggy. Have a good one, mate. They are upstairs, or were. I heard the Claude. Oh, wow, they got rid of that gen. That'd have been a double prove thyself. We have the Claude upstairs, we know that. So we know where at least 2 of them are. They're gonna get that last gen, though. She's waiting. She's waiting to drop. No, she did, though. That's a Deliverance, which means DS. She has DS Deliverance. I'm not even going to bother going for that. I'm not even going to bother. I know that for a fact. I just wasted so much time on that Deliverance, too. That's a nice play. That's an agent. You saw that? Just going to keep close to her for 8 seconds. We're gonna get her down. And let's get her up now. One, prove thyself can be activated on 1 gen. You are correct. Nia's now out of the game. Good, good, good. We see that they've touched up the gen. We're gonna pop that now. Then reload. The only question is, I haven't seen the Kate in a while, and I imagine she might be on this back gen by herself. Let's go for it. Thank you. Holy hell, she's not. Is she in middle? I hear Claude. Claude's upstairs, I hear it. Kate's gonna body block for her, makes sense. But since we had that bottle on her and she was intoxicated, it means that we should get to hit. I'm not gonna lie, I literally hit my keyboard with my mouse. I messed that up. She's going back to this gen here. We have 1 bottle left. Do we get there in time? How's the Oni? Yeah, no Oni game, no Oni game. We still have oppression in hand. We have another few seconds. Let me get the mind game. The thing is that I do imagine that they'll be on Cold Tower. So I'm gonna get oppression here. I'm gonna lay off him for a second, get oppression. Then we get a 10% regression up there. Perfect. Yep, there they go. No adrenaline, though. We could get the slug play. That's not the wrong possibility. Because 1 exegate's back here, 1's over here. You got the intoxication. There we go. There's the Claudie. She'll drop early. Makes sense. They might go back for the execate. where we were earlier next to Shaq. That'd make the most sense in my opinion. She has another pallet here too. Yikes. She'll go back around. Let's see if we can mind game her on this. We kind of did. Kind of not really though. Because we're gonna see this exit gate here probably pop in a second. And that could be problematic. Let's break this, make this loop weaker. Try and make it so that she can't have a direct line to it. There we go. We'll get that down. This this exit gate is 99 but not open. And there's no way that they're gonna come back for the Claude. There's no way. So we got what, 4 points? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, that's 6 points, 7 points. This will be what, 8 points? Yeah, it's 8 points. You see scratch marks back here though. They try and draw me out for the Claude. It's possible. They might. Did I see someone back here? No, that was a bush. You know, Bush and Survivors, they look very much alike. Nothing there. Scratch marks on exit gate. Yeah? There's the Claude. Yeah, they got it. Nicely done. She did not BT. I should have went for the Claude, maybe. I was thinking that the Claude would have BT on hand, but probably not. Oh yeah, so I say M1, M2, because I'm on console, of course. So that was a little bit better. A little bit better. I think I definitely could have still played that more efficiently. So not too shabby. Yeah, I probably had DS. Or did they have DS? I mean, Deliverance, yeah, Deliverance DS. But GG's. So that was, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8, plus I didn't see how many points I had at the end. I think it was 2,000, so that would have been another 4, so 12 points. Not bad, not great. Their Survivor team is pretty good. I think they might be better than OOD, just based on that alone. I can imagine. GG's. Should have stuck to the hook. When they do, you run one more killer here, and then me or Alex gonna jump in. Sounds good. Are we ready for PM? Or another go at Siphon? They're probably in a game though, I bet. Let me take a look. Imagine Psycho is in a game right now. Yeah, they're in a match, I can tell. Because Dark Wolf's in a match too. Unfortunate. Alex has joined. Okay, so Alex will probably play here? Question mark? Yeah, I'm trying to think of like what else I would have wanted to play on that map. Maybe Demogorgon actually wouldn't have been a bad idea. Yeah, no, they're good. They're good. And don't get me wrong, I did not doubt them for a moment. It was a good one, though. I mean, overall, either way, we got DS. Oof. And DS be like that. I def want to scrim again. Alright, so I think, yeah, we're now waiting to drop into PM Freddy. No, we're probably not going to play Freddy. How much longer do you think he'll be going? I am probably going to play for at least one more match, Frankie. Because I have one more scrim set up. Just let me know when you are looking for a killer. I'm on every day between 5 p.m. CST and 9 p.m. CST, at the very least. Oh yeah, if you could test the water, that'd be good. That would be much appreciated. Yeah, so we're gonna do one more match. One more match against Port Mafia. Yeah, Frankie has an early shift tomorrow. So here's a question, right? So Port Mafia, I would put them above Siphon. Like, we got 14 points, not bad. Realistically speaking, this game is a survivor-focused game. Do we think that we can play against Port Mafia with a basic M1 killer? That's the question of the day, right? If not, who should we play? Probably someone with a shred ability. Someone that can, you know, either break loops, ignore the mechanics of the game, you know, thinking Spirit, thinking Nurse, thinking Freddy. To a degree, he's still an M1 killer at the core, but people just don't like going against him because he can slow down gens passively. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll refund the wheel for you there, T, as well as Tiny Brain, Oni Main. So, Oni Main, if you could do me a favor, remind me next time you're on stream, and I will play Oni for you. But we're gonna try and finish off these scrims. PM Survivors, I heard, are very strong, so I'd use A S tier killers. That's the thing, right? So the problem is that, you know, that would probably be like Nurse, Spirit, you know, Nurse, Spirit, Freddy are like the three that I think of. Pyramid Head, but I'm not that great at Pyramid Head. I need to get more practice in with him. Twins, I would argue, are up there. I would say Twins are up there just because of the split pressure that they have. Also, Noble, thank you much for the reminder to hydrate. I appreciate you. Yeah, I can handle the water changes, Frankie. If you want me to do that, I'll take care of the 4 water changes. Just please test the water. Be much appreciated. No worries. We can always do a gravel vacuum in the morning if I wake you up early enough. Ghostface and Myers are still bugged, apparently. We're not 100% certain. We could run Bubba. Bubba's an option. Water is love, water is life. You are right. Blight is A tier. I'll never change my mind. Blight in the right hands is A tier, but I think it depends on the map. I think, like, for example, you bring her to, like, Backwater Swamp, Blight's freaking garbage. Because geometry on that map's garbage. But, like, on certain maps, apparently breaking him out of stock is not working appropriately. We could run Bubba. Bubba's an option. Bubba has a shred ability. He's also insta-down. Arguably better than Demogorgon. I'd say he's up there in, like, BA tier because of the amount of pressure he has. If you were to run Bubba, what would you run? Definitely not what we not what we were running earlier. Definitely not the Mad Grit build. That's for sure. In comp scene, run the strongest. Yeah, I feel ya. Trying to play M1 killers as well. Otherwise, I'd just be using Freddy, Nurse, and Spirit. Not even I love you? Wait, I mean, I didn't see that. You're going to bed, but yes, I do love you, Frankie. I'm sure you know that. I mean, Bubba's good. Bubba is a good killer. If you were to run Bubba, Corrupt Intervention would not be my choice. Pop Oppression might be good. Might be worth it. Pop Oppression. Pop Oppression, anything else? What else would I run on Bubba? Pop Oppression. I don't feel Surge. Surge is not a good idea. So let's do Pop Oppression. What else? What else? Infectious? So I like Infectious Fright on Bubba, but the thing is that sometimes in League, trying to go for that second down just isn't worth it. It really isn't. That's where I feel like Monitored Abuse would be good, but not Infectious. And Monitored Abuse at least gets you closer to the survivors without them realizing it. Because I ran Surveillance Ruin. No, not on this map. We're playing Cold Tower. The reason why we won't run it on Cold Tower is the spawns on Legacy maps are garbage for totems. They're like wide out in the open. If you're running that, you need like Hex Devour Hope, or you need Hex Undying Ruin and Haunted Ground. Suppression Monitor, Pop. We could run Tinkerer. That's an option. Discordance? Discordance isn't a bad idea. It's good for that early game, but the moment that they realize that Discordance is in play, it becomes very weak. We could run Noed. Noed's an option. I mean, they're a very good team, and I feel like though I'm a good killer, I don't think I am, like, their level. Honestly, it might not be a bad idea. Like, I don't like using it, realistically speaking, but it's not a bad idea on them. It's not a bad idea. So Noed's in discussion, I would say. As far as add-ons go, we'll take a look at that again. I think, obviously, the award-winning chili and vegetable oil is where it's at. For the last perk, though, it's either Discordance or Noed. I think that's where we're at right now. Discordance or Noed. No questions asked. One could argue Corrupt. To be honest, you probably would get better value out of Notification from Tinker than Suppressed Heartbeat. I mean, that's a good point. Tinker's not bad. The thing is, can you get to the Tinker fast enough? And that's the only thing I don't like about Tinker. Because, let's put it this way. So, Tinker, right? When Tinker procs, I forget how long you get for Undetectable. You get 16 seconds. After 16 seconds, you have another 8 seconds if one person's on the gen. Now, if there's 2 people on the gen, especially if Prove Thyself or a Toolbox, you get more or less... So you get, normally, with Tinker, 1 person on gen, no Toolbox, and nothing, you get 24 seconds before they finish the gen. If, in instance, there's 2 people on the gen, you get closer to, like, 12 seconds, maybe less. If there's Prove Thyself on the gen, even less. So, like, you might see that Tinker, and if you're, like, a distance away, it's not even worth it. That's the problem. That's the problem. That's why I'm not sure Tinker in comp, unless you are playing, like, Freddy, for example, is all that great. Whereas, like, Discordance might get you more value, because Prove Thyself is pretty well used. So maybe Prove Thyself is where it's at. Yeah, let's do Discordance. Noed's arguable, but I guess at the end of the day, even if, you know, realistically speaking, we still have our insta down, even without Noed. Blood Warden, that's also an option. You know, teams do usually open the exit gate. Okay, real talk for a second. I want to think about something, right? I want to think about something. Blood Warden actually might be viable in League. Like, think about it for a second. It's very common for when the last person gets downed for the gate to already be opened. Or, listen to me, that they open it as soon as someone gets picked up. Alright, sounds good, Ward. You go do your homework, okay, mate? We'll see you again tomorrow. Blood Warden actually might be viable, because if we look back at those 2 games against Siphon, when we had the last person going onto Hook, the exit gate was already open. And if Blood Warden, could that work? Could that be viable? This is interesting. This is an interesting idea. I could see it. I could see it. Are they still in the match, by the way? Yeah, oh no, they are not. Who am I inviting? Who am I inviting? Just waiting on figuring out who to invite. Yeah, Blood Warden's actually, like, in the conversation, I think. Honestly. It's surprising to think about, too. Charges replenish. Increases dash duration, increases additional chainsaw sweep, reduces tantrum, movement speed, but increases charge time. We don't want that. We don't want knife scratches. And also that's why I don't like Beast Mark either. I don't like the increased charge time. I think it gives them too much distance. During a survivor, down a survivor with no other survivors are in your terrace will hide the survivor's aura for 20 seconds. That's just knockout. That's not good. Begrimed chains. I could actually see that, and it's basically built-in Franklin's on the chainsaw, and we're mainly chainsawing people. Will it do a lot for things like the toolboxes? Probably not. But the med kits, on the other hand, that might be viable. Unfortunately, unlike Franklin's, it won't make them disappear. Broken. Honestly, award-winning Chile is pretty good. I think I just will keep that. Otherwise, we could increase the rate at which charges replenish. Also viable. Okay, well, we'll take not that. We want DLC killers. We want none for offerings and Coal Tower. All right, one way to find out. That's true. We could run Blood Warden. I'm thinking I'm gonna stick with whatchamacallit. Who am inviting? I guess I could also just go to Vigo's Court's list, right? And just find out who... I imagine Clay's probably playing in this, right? Season 1 standings. Teams, here we go. Players. Display name, we're looking for probably Clay. There we go. Killer and Survivor Clay. Can I not see it unless I'm logged in? Dumb. Dumb. Unless he doesn't have it on his profile, which is a possibility. Teams, players. Clay. And we still don't have their display name. I guess this is technically their display name. Is that it? I'm not sure though. I know that is Clay and Dead by Daylight, but I'm not sure like what the numbers are after it. Okay, well, might as well try. One request. Oh. Accept. Oh no, that's Twisted One. That's not Port Mafia, right? I don't think Twisted One's Port Mafia. I could be mistaken. I don't think you are. Wrong one. Was that not you, Twisted One? Sent that earlier? Gotcha. I figured as much. I was like, I don't think you're on Port Mafia, but I could be mistaken. I don't know everyone on every team. Yeah, I don't know which one's which for Clay. Unfortunate. I guess we go to Discord and then find them on Vigo's Court and just message them directly. Port Mafia. Here we go. I see PGS, Port Mafia. Playing Dead by Daylight. Am I scrimming against you guys right now? For D1L killer. Yeah, because Dark Wolf is in menus. Psycho is also in menus, so I'm not sure what's up. I have zero clue. What about Alex? Alex the Plug, I know. I'm not sure if I have him added though. I don't think I do. Might be done. Oh. Well then. Still waiting for Clay to wake up. Well, okay. That's unfortunate. Well, I think on that note, it looks like we might not be able to get this, this last scream of the night in. I don't know what's going on. So, I guess we're not going to have that on stream. I don't want to make you guys wait. So, on that note, unfortunately, it looks like we will be ending the stream there. So, I'm going to get one more in for the night. If I knew that was the case, I would have, whatchamacallit? I would have ended earlier, but I was not aware, so apologies about that. But with that being said, let's go raid another Dead by Daylight streamer. All right, let's go raid Tasha, who we have raided in the past. They are a pretty nice person. Oh, I did not mean to press Control 4. I guess I'm just going to do this again. Oh, I think, how did I manage to do that? I don't even know. That's a good one. Well, either ways, we're gonna go raid Tasha, who. All right, guys. Well, on that note, we will be ending the stream there. As always, if you guys did enjoy the show, make sure that follow button. If you haven't already, though, check out our Extra Life campaign. We're trying to help heal kids at Sanford Children's Hospital here in Fargo, North Dakota. On that note, I'll see y'all at 5 p.m. CST tomorrow. Bye-bye.